Alright. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Never Over. We're your number one source live viewing parties of each and every WWE pay-per-view, where we provide to you instant analysis, reactions, and commentating of those very pay-per-views. I am Dawson. No one else matters. That's why I'm on the couch by myself. I'm the Never Over World Champion. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I see you guys have made it for our NXT TakeOver Orlando live stream viewing party. We are roughly exactly 20 minutes from the top of the hour before we get going. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Quick shout out to everybody I see in the chat right now. Let's see. We got
Primal.
looks like Smurf, Primal, Brandon, Mushmoo, Jefferson, Kevbone. You've made an appearance, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Feel free to bomb questions and have conversations, have dialogues. We'll post questions in the chat. If you haven't already, Benjamin, in the description is the
You bet your butt it is.
There you go. Okay, guys. So make sure, if you haven't filled out the poll yet, the People's Championship poll, go into the description, click on the link, fill it in. It'll only take a couple minutes. Make sure you slap your name in at the very end. Fill out Wrestlemania, book it as best you can. You would have the opportunity to become Never Over People's Champion.
That would be Brad.
Oh, there's Brad.
That's weird. I love the community you guys have. We love it too. The Never Over Nation.
The Never Over Nation.
I'm going that one myself. Hey, Brad. What's up? Oh, wow. That's a bow.
So, Primal, a.k.a. Mr. Mark James, question, what's your go-to snack for live pay-per-views? Wow, that's a great question. I don't have any snacks.
You're a Mike and Ike, Mark. Yeah, we don't have snacks.
Yeah.
Brad's got snacks, though.
No.
You just got energy drinks.
Just got energy drinks.
Son of a bitch. Let's see.
Does one of us want to make a run to needs?
You want rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, okay.
Best 2 out of 3 or just straight up? No, straight up. I'll roll. I'll risk it for the biscuit. Okay. All right.
So, to answer your question, I'm a Mike and Ike's guy. Brad, you pound the energy drinks hard.
Yeah.
Benjamin, you would be... What would you
I'm a cookies fiend.
Yeah,
You're a cookies guy.
I'm a baked goods Mark.
Yeah.
Horde into baked goods.
Oh, Sour Patch Kids. That's a good call. As a Mike and Ike's fan,
You're a sugar guy. Like,
I can appreciate the quick jump.
Kevbone, I don't ever want to talk about it. Don't want to talk about it.
No, let's talk about it for a minute. Brad, what do you think about the Chris Jericho injury? What do you think about that, Brad? Because apparently you tweeted that. I don't know. Was it you that tweeted that, Brad?
No, I have not touched the Never Over account at all today.
Interesting. Wow.
I wasn't even on camera when I was pointing at him. I think it's that guy right.
Get worked. The GOAT, Sparkle Crotch, still...
Oh, I get the middle?
Yeah, you get the middle. I want an edge.
Jeez.
I want an edge. I don't ever get to sit here. Okay.
Okay.
We got a rock, paper, scissors, decides who's going.
Just
give me a second here. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh!
What do you want? What do you want?
What do I want? Peanut M&Ms.
Oh, good call.
And
that's what I got you last time.
yeah, it didn't stand a chance.
I thought that was just telling me that we were
Peanut
going
M&Ms.
live.
Anything else?
A pair of energy drinks.
Energy drinks. Okay.
Yeah, you make it happen.
Brad, do you want anything?
No thanks, Dawson. I'm good.
Yeah, I did this. I don't like the color of the stars, but beyond that, the logo. Never.
Yeah, it looks good.
Looks not bad. What's going on there, Saul? Saul, Kevbone, Smurf, Primal, Mushmoo's up there.
Holy jeez, we got a great crowd in here tonight.
I knew tonight was gonna be a good night for
like
the
NXT.
Never Over Nation. People like NXT, and it's like we're like
Saturday night.
we'll get it's quiet. Everyone's low key watching NXT TakeOver Orlando. Dawson, safe travels, eh? Take care out there.
I'm bombing it into a tree.
It's pretty fun.
Go.
Oh. Oh, I like those.
Here, this is just a straight up one.
I like those a lot.
So I'm gonna ink them and I'm gonna color them with like my Copic markers and stuff.
Cool.
Either tonight or tomorrow.
What match?
Do you need me to push over? Am I in your
May
space?
as well. I'll get over that.
Okay.
What match are you looking forward to tonight?
Whatever Ty Dillinger is doing.
Okay, he's opening the show probably.
That's fine.
Okay.
And I'm a big fan of Cassius Ohno's entrance music right now, so I'm going to see what he does tonight, even though he doesn't have a match, technically. But I think the Drifter's showing up at the Andre the Giant Battle
Yeah, that's a fair
Memorial Battle Royal.
Elias Sampson?
And then NXT Tuesday night.
Yeah, probably.
Or NXT SmackDown Tuesday night.
Looking forward to the women's match for sure. Interesting.
Did you guys talk about the women? Did you see the announcement?
Yeah, the women's tournament.
Women's tournament?
Yeah, 32.
Yeah.
I think it's
gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be all. Well, they for the announcement they had Asuka and Bayley and Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool in my opinion. But you're looking forward to what match tonight? Oh, Ty Dillinger. So you're looking for the tag. You're looking forward to the Sanity versus the Faces. I guess I should fill in your predictions. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Josh is asking, when DIY goes to the main roster, should they go Raw or SmackDown? I think they should go to SmackDown. Because you and Dawson seem to think that they're going to go to, you're going to think the Revival's going to go to Raw, right?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
So if the Revival goes to Raw, I think DIY is a lock for SmackDown. I think both of them should go to SmackDown, no matter what. But that's just me, because SmackDown's tag team division
Alright, so
needs some help.
between Sanity and the Faces, who do you got?
Faces.
Okay. Aleister Black versus Andre Cien or whatever.
Aleister Black hasn't done anything on the roster yet.
This is his debut
This
match.
is his debut. He wins.
Okay. Triple threat tag team match.
Ooh.
Authors of Pain, DIY, Revival.
Authors of Pain. Because the other two teams are going up to the main roster.
I had DIY. Ember Moon or Asuka?
Ugh. This one's tough. Because Dave Meltzer was saying they're not planning on bringing her up to the main roster for a while. But she's been showing up on SmackDown. I'm going to say Ember Moon. Just to get crazy.
Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Bobby Roode. Oh, Smurf. If Adam Cole, baby, debuts tonight, that would be sick. The lag is real. Uh-oh.
Is the lag real?
What is it? What do we have? Like a 15-second delay?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I think we've got like a 15-second delay, guys. So if I clap my hands, not now, but when I clap my hands,
It's something like that. Like you'll see the
Pause
the
it.
clap. No, it's not like that.
oh, it's not?
No, it's hard to say. Like
Okay, Josh, Mush Moose saying the lag is real.
I think he may be lagging. Bushmoo, you are notoriously lag.
Because, yeah, Josh is saying no, it's good. DIY would do well in the feud with the Club or Shining Stars or Breezango. I think honestly, I think you'd start them with maybe Breezango. Maybe. I mean, they could be American Alpha or Usos worthy, but...
I don't have DIY going up. I would have Authors of Pain go up before DIY. TBH.
Yeah, I think Ember Moon's she's got an interesting gimmick. I haven't watched a lot of NXT lately, but it seems like she's got that, as bad as it is that I know this, that Twilight red-eyed vampire thing going for her, like, and that's what her gimmick seems to be around, or like that Twilight werewolf type. That's the vibe that I get.
Yeah.
Like I said, guys, I've never actually, like, I haven't watched a lot of NXT lately to know exactly what Ember Moon's gimmick is, but that's just what it looks like from what I'm seeing on the screen.
And what the hell's happening with Peyton and Billy? Like, have they not been around too often?
I think she
real talk
hurt her neck there. Yeah.
Peyton, I could watch Peyton run around in the ring all day. I just don't know if Ember Moon can wrestle. Pepsi or Coke? Pepsi. Or water.
Yeah, Pepsi.
100%.
Although, sometimes I like to switch it up and get crazy and grab a Coke.
You're insane.
I know. I'm just that kind of animal.
Gotta send the tweets out. Oh my god, they're there.
Have you tried the watermelon?
No.
It's pretty good.
That's it right there, is it?
Yeah. Now, these were kind of rolling around in the car, so I'm gonna open this.
Oh, you did the tap trick?
What? The tap trick?
Tap. That's it. That's all you need.
That's all you need. Just a couple taps.
That should do it. You should be fine now. There you go. Boom. Crystal clear.
You want to try to snap
sure.
that? Some good stuff.
Nice and cool. Oh.
Yeah.
Where's the logo at? There it is.
Smurf's ahead by 3 minutes, but he's promising no spoilers.
Yeah, our countdown clock is 8:48, 8:47, 8:46. Ooh.
I kind of been dealing with a sick wife for part of the afternoon, so I didn't get a chance to catch up on all Hall of Fame stuff. Is there anything outstanding?
Kurt Angle's speech was fine. It was pretty good. Yeah.
I saw a bunch of like pictures of he wore like all his headgear that he had worn before, and he did the melt thing.
He went through. Yeah, he did his moments, and he talked about to the current roster about how it's all about the moments. And now everyone will talk about your matches, but what people remember are the character moments.
Gotcha.
And as much of a slight of is it like if that means a lot coming from someone like Kurt Angle, who was arguably one of the best wrestlers.
Yeah.
But he said it's the character moments that last forever. Matches are talked about and loved, but the character moments are the things that stand the test of time. Those are the things, it's the clips, right? Like, those are the things that you see, like, 5 seconds of when they cut a montage. They don't show a cut of, like, the only matches they really show cuts of are, like, Dragon, or Steamboat Savage, like, Taker Michaels 1.
Yeah. I mean, well, I guess it was done to Kurt Angle, but you get the Brock moonsault.
Yeah, that's very true.
I forgot he did a moonsault off the steel cage on
to nothing.
To He Who Shall Not Be Named.
They showed that clip too. I was kind of surprised.
They did, but it was far enough away where if you were a new fan, you didn't know who it could be. But if you were around, you knew who it was, and he hit that full on the stomach on the mat.
100%.
That was just like gross.
He was a spot monkey.
Oh, yes, Smurf. That is... I remember I went out and I bought that King of the Ring DVD because of that Shane and Angle match where he didn't go through the glass. And they were going to try and keep moving on, but Shane said...
Do it again. And
he didn't go through the glass. And then Shane's like, no, one more time. And then he went through the glass. And then coming out the other side, the other pane didn't break on the first one either, so he had to get sent through that twice, too.
Holy freak bud.
Whoa.
He's back. That's so... Wow.
Ran every red light.
Barry Allen is not the Flash. Dawson is.
Oh.
I was like...
What is this?
I was like, Brad, what?
Is this a Final Fantasy commercial?
Is it really? Yeah, it is.
This is Final Fantasy 14 ad.
Wait, isn't...
It's an MMO. No, this is Final Fantasy 12. No.
What is this? 4 out of 5 stars.
Never Over tries to book commercials.
I can't tell if this is 12 or if it's 14, but I hope it's with 14.
Oh!
I knew it was going to happen. My apologies, Brad.
Unprotected peanut shot.
Okay, here we go.
They went all
Nail
out
with
with
cans.
I guess the one thing that kind of worked out well, they did the Hall of Fame and they did the full stage. So now NXT Takeover does the full stage. Bless. You even got the monster I like. Oh my god, dude.
Did
You're trying to
Did you
warm
see
up.
the WWE the New Day showed the stage for WrestleMania?
Yeah.
I didn't.
No.
I saw they did. I didn't see the stage though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's gonna be fucking insane.
Oh yeah. Breaking news as of about 10 minutes ago. Paige is pregnant.
Seriously?
Xavier's or
100%. Yeah, Paige is
yeah, we're
pregnant.
almost at 100, Mushimu.
Pushing it, bud. We're hoping tonight's tonight.
Do you have any friends? Like 10 friends?
Yeah.
Tell them come to the channel, subscribe.
Also, unrelated, what's having 10 friends like? Because I only got 2, and they're to my left.
That's a great comment, but
Yeah.
that's a great comment by Smurf, though. That's my question. That's like when they showed the stage. That was my first thought. I was like, "How's Taker getting down here?"
Right.
Because he's gonna
I was
come
like-
out to American Badass and drive his bike down.
I would love that.
That would be okay, but no.
His gimmick means nothing anymore if he can't move.
They're gonna
So
have some kind of thing where he can like slide down. They're gonna have a bunch of smoke and they're gonna slide him down, and he's just gonna stand sideways. And it's gonna look like he's not really he's not walking.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. They'll have like a track or something for him down.
Yeah.
To be on the
Slide-
WrestleMania 21 platform.
Yeah. Another great question by Smurf. Forget down. How does he get up the ramp? Grease him up and push him.
Somebody's gonna have one of those the football carts
Yeah.
for when people get injured during football. You just-
Once the match is over, just roll him out of the ring and roll him under the ring.
yeah, that's how he gets to the ring most of the time, right?
Nowadays.
God, that belt looks good on Bobby Roode.
Yeah. Oh, Bobby Roode looks good. New belts probably unveiled tonight.
4?
And all NXT.
Really?
Redesigned all the belts. What do y'all think about the women's tournament announcement today? And who would you like to see in it? I love it.
I think it's a good idea.
It's a fantastic idea.
I love it. I'm worried about a 205 Live situation happening though.
I would be more worried about a UK tournament situation happening.
We'll
I was
see.
going to say it'd be a benefit if it was a UK tournament situation. Because
that's-
those guys are tied into the WWE, but they keep wrestling in the indies.
Yeah.
So they're developing somewhere else.
Because from what I read, it feels like the women's tournament is going to be it's going to be like 205 Live. Like it's going to take place over multiple weeks instead of
A weekend.
Just a weekend. Yeah.
Interesting.
So I don't know too many indie women
No.
right now, but I mean anything that helps the division. I hope that puts a fire under everybody that's on the main roster right now to kind of kick it up a gear. Not that anybody's really bad, but we do have some people.
They just need an injection of more talent. That's all it is.
Yeah.
The men have a good number of guys. Well,
It's so weird.
when you combine the two, I guess.
It's so weird to say that they need more wrestlers.
They do.
Yeah, I don't.
And I see what you mean. They're the big W. They're the biggest name in the land.
They over
Yeah.
100. Like you
And
think
they
about.
need more.
Yeah.
But sure, the men have a decent number when you put the two rosters together. There's enough tag teams. There could be both more men and tag teams, but they're in a better spot than the women's. The women's are desperate.
Oh,
there
they are.
they are. Oh my god, I'm getting tingly just thinking about this.
You love design.
I do. Especially after doing, yeah. after doing our People's Champion belt.
Oh, yeah. Which you can find
on our Twitter.
Right.
If you want that belt with your name in it,
yeah,
make sure you go down to the description below.
There's a big empty nameplate right there.
Of course, Live Kill and Pinch are still our defending champions, but boom, there it is. That's the link right there. Make sure you go. You fill in the survey. And then you can have your chance of becoming Never Over People's Champion.
It's showtime! That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is a shame Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne aren't doing anything on a main card show. I think it would have been fun if you even used them as like the kickoff show for Mania.
Yeah.
Just to kind of give them like some big time like recognition.
Big time. Any pranks? No. I got memed.
Yeah.
Of course,
Then broke the walls down when he thought Jericho busted his ankle.
I wonder how loud we can make this.
Because this is WrestleMania week.
see the Tyler Bate thing and Pete Dunne. It's kind of weird how they relinquished them to WrestleMania access.
No. Looking like they got the new belts are unveiled now. Oh yeah, because Orlando.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
I'm so worried about
What?
I'm so worried about getting copyright strike.
We just got to look out for the music.
Neville.
Yeah. Oh, Finn, baby. If Pete Dunne was in a stable with, like, the boys, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
I suppose we can bring...
Oh, that's not good.
That's not so bad. Bless. Yeah.
It would
Grams,
be the second there.
Yep.
Midday. Sunday. I wonder if Brother Graham is tuning in to Never Over tonight.
I feel like NXT has better music for their pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
Like, WWE goes after, like, the big names sometimes.
I wonder how Asuka's English is coming along.
Because I'm so looking forward to Pitbull. Is that what Pitbull does?
Never do that again.
I haven't listened to a Pitbull song in like 8 years.
I haven't voluntarily listened to a Pitbull song in my life. Because that sounds like a horrible decision. Mini Charleston shoes?
Yeah. You have voluntarily listened. You won a CD one time.
I won a CD and gave it away.
Who gets a CD anymore?
I went from a radio station. I retweeted a tweet.
Look at the barn sold out. Is it? Mm.
Wow, 14,000.
Not sold out.
It doesn't look sold out though. There's a lot of
They're already selling those untouchable AJ shirts.
Oh yeah, they're on the shop. They're on WWEshop.com.
Did you take a look at the belts?
Byron got tall.
Byron?
Is that racist? Is that racism?
Corey Graves got hair.
That's Nigel McGuinness, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the other guy?
Percy Watson, I think.
Horrible name.
This is really going to show how much I watch NXT.
I like Sanity's entrance a lot. But I also like Sanity. Better get after him before they're gone.
Ooh. I saw a meme on Instagram today, and it was, if AJ Lee marries AJ Styles, then she's AJ Styles. I was like, that's just...
It's a weird thing to think about.
And it was like, it showed AJ Lee and then a picture of AJ Styles, and then it was like she would be AJ Styles. It just showed a picture of CM Punk with the biggest grin on his face.
Smurf thinking Sanity's going to get called up before DIY and Authors of Pain.
Yeah, I would say that.
They very well could.
I don't think DIY are going up yet.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like, you gotta be careful of draining NXT, right? Like,
yeah.
I know we may all want people from NXT up on the main roster.
Yeah.
But honestly, if they go up to the main roster right now, there's too much going on up there where they're not going to get the proper screen time.
Oh!
That did not
Did
look
they just
good.
take him out of the match? They did. So who's going to replace him?
Finn Balor. Back to the mid-card of NXT.
Well, I was thinking, there was a spot here that I thought he might show up for NXT, which was weird.
Cassie Sono, because he doesn't have a match. That's who you put in there.
That's actually not a bad call out.
DIY will be called up by SummerSlam. For one reason, Hardy ladder matches.
What about the Hardy's ladder match tomorrow night?
There he is.
He's so over. Is he over or is the gimmick over? I don't know.
The gimmick's over.
That's fine.
It's not.
Is it?
It's not. It's not okay.
Niagara Falls.
But is a gimmick better to have over than a person, a superstar?
It's hard to say.
Because if they go to the main roster, then they're bland, right?
Well,
Sometimes it doesn't translate.
and see, that's what I think. What took Naomi so long? Once she was put on SmackDown, like I think her gimmick was more over than, like her. Well, not so much her entrance was more over than.
Yeah.
Looks like somebody's actually trying to do the real Harley Quinn gimmick.
I think they called her. I think he accidentally called her Ruby Rose.
Mushmoo, we've got Sanity versus the Faces, as we're calling it. So we got Ty
Dillinger,
Roderick Strong, Ruby Riott, and an unnamed fourth person.
Could still be No Way Jose.
Yeah.
Roderick Strong's just so handsome. I do like the the aesthetic that Sanity is kind of bled into here.
Mark saying, I just love
There he is.
James, or Mark, sorry, saying, I just love how the baby show of WWE feels so epic. Have to hand it to Triple H. He has played NXT perfectly.
Yeah.
Then Smurf saying, Daniel Bryan was a gimmick that got over before the man.
Yeah, the yes chant. The yes chant was over.
Yeah.
Like... Well, at least something from the Ascension's getting used. Unlike their bods.
What's that?
Sandy has been borrowing Eyeshadow from the Ascension.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
It's really weird that of all stars, they did not let him keep Chris Hero.
I know, that's such a great name. But, I mean, they're not...
What promotion was he part of before this?
Oh, he was everywhere.
Yeah, he was one of those indie guys that went and wrestled wherever he could.
Was he Chris Hero everywhere?
Yeah.
That's weird, then they repackaged
Plus, he
him.
was...
Unless there's something in his past they don't like.
Well, I don't know what it is because his theme music is called Heroes Welcome. So... I think that's their way of saying, like, we get it. Like, we realize that he's Chris. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, she's missing a pant leg. That was weird. I don't like her.
Who? Ruby Riott or the Sanity Girl?
Ruby Riott. Oh, Nikki Cross is great.
Oh, come on. Just let her do it.
Okay, I didn't like that.
I don't mind this.
That's the one thing I gotta give Lucha Underground a prop for, is still doing mixed gender matches.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's not full on like violence, but it's still like...
Are they trying to imply that the danger is real by not having women face men?
I don't know. It's to me, it was always weird. It's like, just let the women wrestle the men for a bit.
That's
like,
how you show they're strong. Like,
Yeah.
Charlotte could out wrestle half the men's roster.
Easily.
And it can't be something stupid like...
That's cool.
Like what's gonna happen tomorrow where somebody does something to James Ellsworth because he's gonna be out there trying to protect Carmella.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Todd just looks like he belongs in SmackDown. Have him in the program. I really hope he... Ziggler's the guy. Ziggler's the measuring stick that you come up or, like... He is, and he's been that way for years, because I'm trying to think who it was before him, like... Who that transitional guy was who, like, it was X person's job to put over new talent.
Edge?
And it was, yeah, that's what I think it was. I think it became Edge.
Because I remember in, like, the Edge documentary, he said, like, once he got up there, he said, it became my responsibility to help get over the guys that were coming into the business.
I feel like Randy's taken that place.
God, I hope so.
I feel like Randy has... You need someone who's high enough, with enough credentials to really put people over. I don't think Ziggler's that guy. Ziggler's too stuck in the mid-card.
He's not, yeah, he doesn't carry enough weight. Randy is playing the long put-over game with Bray.
Yep.
And it's going to be so good.
It's like, if Bray wins tomorrow night, that's brilliant. That's great. Yep. It's a great way to finally solidify Bray Wyatt as what he should be. And Randy's perfect for that.
Oh! That was an angle slam.
That was a wonderful angle slam.
That was great.
Whoa! Half Nelson backbreaker by Roderick Strong.
That was a monster back.
Wonderful drop kick. Great showcase here for Roderick Strong.
God.
Oh!
Like, oh my God.
Wow.
Just a little bit of a shining wizard there.
Just...
Oh! What a sell there!
Just give Triple H the WWE, Vince. Look what he's doing with NXT. If you have matches like this every Monday and Tuesday...
And that's just it. Vince won't be the one that gives Hunter anything more than he has right now.
To be fair, though, Brad, I don't think you can have matches like this every week.
They get
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you keep raising the bar?
Yeah.
But then again,
Roderick Strong, though, has really impressed me in the little flurry he had there.
Yeah.
It's really weird, though. They keep giving away great matches on free TV, but then they keep spoiling the finishes, and it just ruins the whole it ruins the whole thing then. Oh, sorry, rip. Maybe I'll turn down the gain. Rip.
Oh, yeah. I showed Ben this.
Test 1, 2.
Yeah, just decrease it a bit. Like anyway, I'm sure we're coming in fairly loud, so.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we'll be good there.
Is that us?
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. hold on there, BJ. I want to go back
Oh.
up and catch some of the comments. Randy is going to be the company guy to pass on the torch to the next generation. Yeah, I could agree with that, Smurf. Roderick would be so good in a match against Sheamus or Cesaro.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Roderick's a guy who's, like, he's an indie guy. And so him and Cesaro, well, like, Cesaro is a huge draw.
Yeah. Cesaro versus anyone
Yeah.
of any worth would be an excellent match.
I would love to see Cesaro go after that U.S. title.
I would love Cesaro to go after the Universal title. Yes, Brad, I agree.
Why? Because Brock Lesnar's just going to own it for a year and not show up.
It's too bad.
The belt means nothing anyway, so.
And that's true.
That's the unfortunate part.
The
You got a
belt
guy like
means
Cesaro. A guy like Cesaro could do so much with it.
So, okay, I got a question for you. If we've talked about the idea of a TV title,
yeah.
would you guys be all right if the Universal title became like the TV title that anyone from any show could go over, and then create another new belt?
I don't know.
Or would you rather them go back to like?
I think you just create a TV belt, keep the Universal title.
As
I know
is.
they've wasted, like, they really, it's been so poorly handled since its inception.
Yeah.
But I think it can be saved.
Mark had a good comment here about we were talking about the Wyatts.
Big elbow.
Not a huge Y fan, but imagine the amazing final image of WrestleMania 33 would be Wyatt standing tall and 1,000 fireflies in the sky.
Yeah, that's a cool thought. His entrance, because
Imagine if they got drones,
that would be very cool.
like the Super Bowl. They had
Yeah.
drones over the top when he came out.
They could do that. I just watched. I went on a WWE 24 spree today and watched the one for Silicon Valley and 32 last year, and watching Bray Wyatt's entrance for 32 was mad. Brie and Paige both pregnant now. Yeah. What have you done?
What have you done?
Gotta go. Hello, the legit boss, Sasha Banks.
Wow.
Thanks for joining us here on Never Over Live. We're just watching the opening match to NXT TakeOver Orlando. Roderick Strong, Ty Dillinger, Ruby Riott, and the replacement for No Way Jose, Cassius Ohno versus Sanity.
Or say.
John Morrison on If the Undertaker retire after WrestleMania, potential return to WWE. Huh. I would see it like where would John Morrison fit?
Instant top mid Carter.
Yeah.
SmackDown. I put him on Raw.
Huh.
I'd put him on Raw and start solidifying it a little bit more.
Does Shelton Benjamin come back in the Andre Memorial Battle Royal, or does he
No.
come back on the SmackDown after WrestleMania?
He should come back in the Battle Royal. They should have him go to like final four, final
Be a good
five,
pop.
just to re-solidify how great he is.
Oh.
That seemed like a botch.
Yeah.
John Morrison versus The Miz would be a good.
Well, they feud. They were reigning. They
They're
were
tag team
champions.
Yeah. What else? Oh, Rumor Mill spitting out that this is the end.
Whoa! He had half the ring and he did like a full body suicide dive. That was insane. Sorry, carry on.
I was just gonna say, Rumor Mill pumping out this is the end for Big Show tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Retiring after 33.
Really?
And that'll I don't know.
That's he's winning that battle royal then.
Hard.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Show reminds me of an old school wrestling guy who knows that you gotta. Jesus!
Wow.
That's how you break your neck by accident.
Yeah, I feel like Chris Hero's done that a bunch of times, but Chris Hero also has 30 extra pounds that he didn't have. No, but yeah, Big Show I hope gets the respect he deserves tomorrow night.
What is it about her that you don't like? Oh.
She's memes.
Oh, she's memes, is she?
Benjamin go to 1 Battle Royal. I don't think he will.
It'd be neat, but
Yeah.
I don't think he does. John Morrison versus The Miz, top of the SmackDown card. Wouldn't hate it. Good idea. Ty's definitely over. Dude, he's so bloody over. Big Show is retiring. Strowman will take the torch tomorrow. Ty did a super kick. He's coming to the main roster, confirmed.
It's kind of funny. Eric Young was just on the Steve Dangle podcast.
Eric Young?
That Eric Young.
Lead Sanity.
Oh.
The head of Sanity was on the Steve Dangle, last edition of the Steve Dangle podcast, if you're a hockey fan.
That was a really cool move there by Ty to ask the official if that was the legal man.
Is this the dude? Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, he caught that.
Gives it right back to him.
That was bad.
Jesus.
God, that forearm.
Oh!
Who did I see do it the other day? It was a Rainmaker, but it was a girl. It was a female wrestler.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
And then I was like, oh my god. I was like, the short clothesline lariat is becoming the go-to finisher for people now. I still haven't seen a one-wing angel. I don't know what Kenny Omega does for the one-wing angel. I guess I could have looked it up, but...
It's a thing of legend now, though, so maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah.
I didn't think Roderick Strong was European. I thought he was Canadian. If Asuka lost title today, be at SmackDown Live this Tuesday. That's a fair prediction.
Yeah.
Main roster, step up your game, damn it.
What about putting Ty Dillinger and Roger Strong together as a tag team and putting them on the main roster?
Roderick Strong and who?
Ty Dillinger.
Ty Dillinger.
Yeah, they could do it.
Yeah, that would probably be good for them because then that way it gets both of them on TV at the same time.
Yeah.
Hey, Dre, what's going on? This match has been 20 minutes.
It's been a good match.
It's
Showcase
a
everybody.
good match, though, yeah.
Thanks for joining us here on Never Over Live. We're watching NXT TakeOver Orlando. Whoa!
What's his...
Oh! Ty eating a big kick.
Holy hell.
What is...
That's a
Wow!
one wing. That's a sit-down one-wing angle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that was a sit-down one-winged angel.
Wow. Sanity is going to rule NXT for a long time.
Yeah.
That's fine with me. Although I was hoping to be the authors of pain. I like it because Sanity, they all don't like each other, but they kind of do. The mystery partner was Cassius Ohno, or Chris Hero if you're a bloody smart. If you're a
Kelly return tomorrow. I don't see it. I don't see
No.
it. Kelly's return, I think, was contingent on it being the SmackDown Live Women's Championship being an open challenge.
Yeah.
Now that it's a 6-pack match, I don't think you see Kelly tomorrow night.
And the problem to me is that they called it the 6-pack challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where the problem is to me.
Is it a problem though? Because if you think tomorrow night they roll around and you already knew 5 and the mystery was 6, the 6 was Naomi. I guess that would have been fine, but people would have expected who else? Who else is this?
Yeah,
it? Did they
I
win?
guess,
Oh, is this the
they
end?
they stopped the speculation, right?
Yeah.
Unless a bunch of these people that they're contacting are for the women's tournament.
Tournament. Yeah.
Maria Kanellis, I can see probably ends up in it. Gail Kim might be in it because Gail Kim I think might be done with TNA, and if she's in it, then she is a really good talent. We saw her. What did we see her wrestle? Not Total Deletion, but I watched her wrestle recently for some reason. They'll probably call up Asuka. They'll probably do
Victoria somewhere lurking.
Oh
around.
man,
Big names.
What's
Smurf
your
has a
theory,
theory
Smurf?
for us?
lay it on us. I was gonna say me because I'm a Eve Torres will be there, and not in the women's match. And you think Miz will bring her out to... You mean Maurice?
No, didn't John and Eve Torres have like a... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because of Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oy, oy, oy. Matt and Jeff said they're coming back tomorrow. I'm alright with that.
They did?
I think the angle they might do is the Usos may come out, do an open challenge, and then the Hardys. But what do the Hardys do? How do they come out? What do they say? How are they? Are they broken? Are they?
Well, that's the thing, right? There's a whole legal thing right now.
Oh my God. Like, if TNA thinks they're gonna sue the Big W, they're begging to go bankrupt.
Yeah. I feel like Vince would just tie that up in court.
Yeah.
And have them like
bleed them dry.
Yeah.
He'll be like, and then Vince will probably be like, "You guys are coming at me. I want to do due diligence on you guys." He has free reign to just go in and check everything, like anything he pretty much wants from them. Like, TNA is opening a bet, and they're not TNA anymore. They're Impact Wrestling, but they're TNA. They're just...
Matt and Jeff will start a feud with the New Day by taking over hosting roles of a Broken Universe.
I like Broken Universe. That'd be a great way to divide all of the WWE Universe fans. Like, have the WWE Universe and then the Broken Universe. And then you have two sides that you can work with. Like, if you split the WWE Universe down the middle, or not, like, you wouldn't actually, but you could, like, the Hardys come back, they create, like, or they try and, like, talk to the fans about the, like, a Broken Universe. Fans start to identify as being a part of the Broken Universe, and still have the WWE fans who are, like, your casuals. There's the Broken Universe.
There's Edge and Beth.
Seth Rogen.
Is it really? Oh my God, it is too.
I don't think so, though. They call it, that guy does look like Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah, he does. He's a Balor mark.
And Stone Cold vest.
They, who was it?
Meek Man and Roman Reigns.
Someone last night at the Hall of Fame, I don't know who it was. Who was the induction? Or maybe it was someone, can't remember. Someone brought up Matt Hardy, or the Hardy Boys, last night.
The Hardy. It was Kurt Angle. He said the Hardys?
Maybe it was Angle. I don't remember him saying
was it maybe? It might have been during the Rock and Roll Express, wouldn't it have been? Is there a tag team?
No, I don't think it was them. I can't recall who it was now. Someone mentioned the Hardys, and the crowd erupted.
Started saying delete.
Delete.
It was Kurt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that it sucks. CN's gonna lose this match, and you know what? I hope he ends up in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Holy frig, that's hard to say.
Mouthful.
In the Battle Royal.
CN put on a phenomenal match against Roderick Strong at TakeOver San Antonio.
They did.
Low key match of the night, underrated. So I hope CN gets some respect going forward. He is a heel. He doesn't really do anything to warrant being a heel. Like, he's just overconfident, stuff like that, but it's really weird. He's in a weird gray area where he doesn't, like, commit to being a face or a heel.
I just thought of something. Now I understand the women's title getting redesigned. Do you think that had anything to do with? Jeez. Do you think that had anything to do with the certain situation? It was like the tags and the main, the championship belt.
Maybe.
Do you think this means the long rumored U.S. title and intercontinental belts will get revealed at WrestleMania? Because those have been long rumored to be getting redesigned for months now.
I don't know. Part of me doesn't like the idea of all the belts looking the exact same. Like, are they trying to be like the UFC in that regard? It's kind of odd.
I don't know. It's neat how they are uniform. But I don't know. Maybe what they'll do is it'll be a different shape, but maybe the Intercontinental and the U.S. title will.
I'd be okay with that. How the tag teams are different, but they are the same, but they're different from everybody else.
All right, so let's answer. So Alistair Black's just about to come out. Let's answer a couple questions here. Sasha Banks says, "Who go to win, Shane or AJ?" I have Shane as my prediction, but
AJ.
I think AJ will win. But I just something business-wise tells me that they'll put Shane over. Because if it's a one-on-one like traditional wrestling match, you can't beat AJ Styles at his own game. This is rad.
Oh wow.
That was pretty rad.
So, from his promos that I've seen, is this going to be another supernatural character?
Yeah. And I'm cool with that. Do you want Goldberg to win? I do like him, but it's getting annoying. Where are you guys on the Goldberg Brock? Like, who do you guys like out of the two of them more?
Neither one.
That's probably my answer as well.
I'm right there.
It was fun seeing him come back. It was fun watching him stomp Brock. I got a huge kick out of it. But as soon as the rumors came out that they were going to make him Universal Champion, I kind of soured on it really quick. And then everything that they've done with him since the Rumble, I'm just not a fan of, because he's a part-timer who's got the Universal title now, and the Universal title shows up on Raw once, twice a month, maybe, if we're lucky.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with whoever wins, unless Ben from our prediction show that we did on Thursday, our Wrestle Recap, what he said wants to happen is Goldberg wins, Finn comes out and wins the Universal title from Goldberg
on Monday
night. And I'm fine with that, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think Brock's going to win, and it's going to stay on Brock, and the Universal title is going to disappear until Backlash or Payback or whatever the next one is. And so,
Dude Black would be so cool against Taker. The entrance alone would be dope. I really like this guy's entrance.
Yeah.
And I'm very interested to see what he does in the ring. I like the commit to the darkness. Yeah, like it's a gimmick, right? Like, he has a gimmick. He's like a satanic worshiper. That's fine, sure.
Pick a gimmick that's different and go all in.
You gotta. Yeah. He's got the moon tattoo.
I feel like it's like this could be a guy that eventually down the line could be somebody that feuds with Finn over like the powers of the darkness or whatever.
Or like Bray.
Yeah.
Shout out to Natasha. Natasha Thompson.
Smurf, I'm in the bathroom for Goldberg Lesnar. It's already my bathroom break match.
I think we said that. I think one of us said that.
So Smurf, are you suggesting that to close out Mania, you're going to go to the bathroom and then go to bed?
Nothing's been decided yet, but Brad Meltzer is reporting.
Dave Meltzer?
Dave Meltzer, sorry.
We jokingly called you Brad Meltzer on Thursday.
Yeah.
You stupid bloody mark.
Dave Meltzer is reporting that Taker and Roman is possibly going to close the show.
With JR on commentary. I wonder what that tells you.
Apparently JR is doing a few matches tomorrow.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I really hope he does the unsanctioned match.
What else do we got here? Mark saying they needed to make Goldberg show how much the title meant to him and how it was his last run, and show how much Brock wanted to take it back from him.
Yeah, that would
have
been great if they did it, but they haven't.
Kevin Owens will have his rematch clause on Monday Night Raw.
Wink face.
Look at the pageantry of this match. The all-white Cien versus the all-black.
Yeah?
Or the all-black. Cabone, that entrance tells you exactly who Aleister Black is. That's a terrific entrance.
Yeah.
Great comment there by Cabone.
I think the one thing Aleister Black needs to do while he's in Orlando at the Performance Center, he needs to put some more muscle on.
So we're saying they have cultists, anarchists, black magic, and no way Jose.
NXT is diverse in its criminal activity? I don't know.
Well, and you got to think, like, you got to look back, what was it, like 5 years ago when Tyler Black was around?
That's the same thing TJP does, except for personality.
Yeah. Was Roman's NXT gimmick Roman Reigns, or was it Joe Anoa'i or something like that?
Joe Anoa'i? I think it was Joe Anoa'i.
Was it?
Yeah. He wore trunks.
Yeah.
It was
and
weird.
Was Dean ever in NXT, or did he just go straight to the
Dean
Shield?
went straight to the Shield.
Wow.
If the
That
title
is cool.
If the title is the last match, then I'll be going to bed with my picture of Ember Moon, like that Wolverine meme. LOL. If it is Taker, I'll be partying and drinking to celebrate Roman winning. Rip. Ooh.
Might as well just take a moment to thank everybody for joining us here
You're
tonight.
reading my mind.
If you haven't subscribed yet, if you're new and you're just kind of checking in, seeing, hey, what's this channel all about, feel free to ask any questions, get in on the conversation going on with the chat. Talk amongst yourselves as well. Feel free to start conversations between you.
We're building the Never Over Nation.
We're building the Never Over Nation, so make sure you hit subscribe. Also, if you think you can book WrestleMania and you can book it well enough, better than the Never Over Nation, make sure you go down to the description below, find the link to our Never Over People's Championship poll, fill it out, and you can become Never Over People's Champ.
I said this, whispered this, the Never Over Nation Championship.
Shut down the stream.
Just imagine.
We gotta redesign it all. Tear it all down!
Damn it, I gotta go back in and edit some layers.
Is Never Over taking over New Orleans in 2018? I think
I would love to.
Maybe. We're still mulling over going to Summer. No, I think SummerSlam sold out at this point.
Yeah, that was on sale like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'd say we're probably like a couple 100,000 subscribers away from Mania 2019.
Yeah.
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 Plus, I feel like
tell all your friends,
yeah.
And then we will make the Never Over and the Never Over Nation. We will journey to WrestleMania. Yeah.
Well,
in the future.
Well, can we do a Kickstarter for our journey to WrestleMania?
Patreon.
And film it all? We can make a documentary.
We could.
Kickstarter the road to WrestleMania.
The road to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Never Over. The road to WrestleMania.
There you go.
It's interesting though. We think about WrestleMania.
No, that's not a bad idea. Now I'm just mulling that over.
Yeah.
You talk about your idea. I'm gonna think about that one for a little bit more.
We mull over a lot about going to either WrestleMania or SummerSlam, but the Royal Rumble and Survivor Series really made a case for themselves this past year in 2016.
Oh yeah, you could never argue Survivor Series. It made a case for it this year.
Well, the 5v5, like being a 50-minute match and putting it told an incredible story throughout the whole thing. Reminder, the now WWE champion won that match for Team SmackDown.
Yeah.
It was there.
Smurf cracks me up so much.
Yeah.
And you can also follow me on Twitter to shoot promos at me, the resident heel of Never Over, and the Kev Slayer.
Wow. Smurf is going hard for that People's Champ title.
Yep.
Semi-related, we gotta do a new channel trailer ad. Garbage
We do.
thing.
I was thinking, we've talked about this before. I feel like it can be just a simple, if we can find footage from streams we've done, our reactions, I think that'd be good at intro. It's like Never Over, and this is what we do. We'll just have moments of where we were shocked and surprised.
Roman Reigns at 30.
Neville came back,
Neville
and Brad was just a joyous child again.
Roman Reigns at 30 again.
Us shooting off, just us going into straight shoots on things.
Brock Lesnar, Goldberg at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns at 30 again for the third time.
You just pop that one in there every time.
Yeah, I would cut that in there every time. Shut this off. Shut this off.
That'd be good. That'd be really good. Like cuts, like a
in a 1 second cut.
Neville shows up and Brad's all pleased, and then shut this off. And then Lesnar or Goldberg beating Lesnar. Shut this off.
This is fucking garbage. I'm pretty sure it's exactly how I phrased it. Oh my god.
Wrestling's fun when you're really, really emotionally invested.
Yeah.
How piss poor
You understand?
ideas are.
When people I tell people how much it sucks to be a pro wrestling fan.
Well, you gotta.
I'm not I'm a pro wrestling fan. I tell people I'm a pro.
What? Okay.
That was weird.
That was. It looked like he actually hit his head.
But when we talk about, like, think back to all the moments, we think about all the moments we've had over the past, 8 or 9 months?
September 11th was our first.
Yeah.
Was our first day.
That would be, we're 6 months, 7 months in. But when you think about it all, there's not a lot of good reaction moments. There's not a lot of moments where...
Not a lot of good ones. Like, AJ winning the belt was good.
Besides Brad, yeah, but it was kind of, we knew it was going to kind of happen, right? There's been no nice surprise. Like, I think about Zack Ryder winning the IC title.
Yeah.
That would have been a positive reaction where like, oh shit, he did it.
No, the best one would have been 2016's Rumble when you two, especially you, marked out hard
AJ?
when AJ came out.
Was that? Oh, that was 2016's Rumble.
Yeah.
That was 2016 number 3.
Yeah.
But we don't have a lot of good moments.
I feel like I was on my feet for. I feel like there was another moment that
I also...
Conor McGregor, two division champ.
Conor McGregor 2 division champ.
Wish we had that.
As I glance at the plate, I'm like,
I jumped off the couch when Goldberg beat Brock because you two were like so hard on Brock beating Goldberg.
Those are the only other moments where we get really stoked too. Is when we knowingly defeat each other for the title.
Yeah.
ooh.
The never over road to WrestleMania starts on Monday. Well, do we start promoting it now? We're going to WrestleMania 19.
I just want a compilation of groans and eye rolling when Roman wins. He got the 30 spot in the Rumble. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying every second cut in the new trailer is going to be Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
Roman Reigns out at 30.
Just have the like, and have it like in the top, the countdown, and then the shot to the stage to the and then turn this off. Shut this off.
Shut this off. I don't know how you didn't get up.
Fan meetup at the Roman Reigns wins party. I'm gonna buy WWE 2K17 just to make fan videos with the Never Over Nation.
There we go.
Just a bunch of promos.
September 11th anniversary party? Question mark. No. Yeah. Kind of.
I just show them a picture of Roman Reigns and say, hope you like this guy's little September 11th anniversary party.
It's kind of hard. We can never sell even one, like, we can never sell your
partying on September 11th. Yeah. This is the anniversary.
A moment to remember. Also, we're another year older, but we can't get too excited. This is a day marred in tragedy.
The marketing comes off poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
What was
that? That's it.
Yeah.
Alistair Black. So what do we have so far? The faces... No, Sanity won. Dawson's 2 for 2. I don't know why I silly that. I just like doing that. I just fucking love it. Did that a lot on the burger bus yesterday.
Did you?
There was a couple of 2 sweets.
There was a lot of 2 sweets.
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to.
Oh, there's the Eddie.
I want to give a shout out to always at the pay-per-views guy.
Oh yes,
he's there. He's in the front row.
Was he there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be at WrestleMania.
No.
I wonder where he'll be at WrestleMania.
How do we get this channel big enough so that we can become the
announcer?
So we can become
we go to every pay-per-view.
Dirty, bloody smarks that sit in the front row.
Yeah, just the never over. We wear never over shirts. We sit in the front row. It's like, oh, there's.
I want to have mystique and allure.
There's the Never Over Nation guys.
Yeah.
Just show them the page videos that may get people to watch. Nobody wants to see her practice anything.
No. That's.
She's gonna be a mother.
It's yeah. Did you see the video of Brie trying on her wrestling gear?
No.
She put a picture up on Instagram of her trying on her wrestling gear. So she's like WrestleMania last year, and then she put the exact same gear on.
She doesn't fit into it.
Is
she pregnant? Oh, they're pregnant.
She's pregnant. Yeah. So she's very, very. She squeezed into it pretty good.
Oh, NXT. I was like, what the hell? Alright, 2 matches down. Gotta think tag matches are up next.
Brooklyn asking about our best burger, Love Burger. Brooklyn's only had done 2 so far, but he went to Piatto's to do it. He said he really enjoyed it. Piatto's was good. Brooklyn. I guess talking about the restaurants gives away our location. We could be hunted down like dogs.
Oh yeah, we are dead men.
Oh.
I meant Papa John's had
If
a
someone
great
from the
burger.
Never Over Nation manages to find us here, you can kill me. Go ahead. Free me, please.
When you enter the
women's match.
when you enter the apartment, his room's to the left. I want to make that crystal clear. If you have an unopened invitation to be murdered, his room's to the left.
Yeah.
I must have the triple threat tag up.
Make up your mind. No, I gotta type the appropriate hashtag. God damn it.
Who... Do you think they make the tag belts bigger because Authors of Pain are big gentlemen?
I don't think so, because when they ultimately don't have the titles anymore, you have tiny little dudes.
That's true.
I friggin' love the Authors of Pain. Oh, man. I get it, Vince.
Said it on the podcast, Wrestle Recap Podcast number 20. You called the Authors of Pain up, you put them with Roman. You make a heel stable.
Yeah.
The manager, Authors of Pain, Roman. There's your 4. Roll them full-blown heels. That's how you get Roman over.
Are Authors of Pain Canadian?
I don't think so.
They look Samoan as fuck.
You never know. We could have Canadian Samoans here.
Kev Bone is the
Maybe Vancouver.
Kev Bone is the vaudevillains to my revival.
Oh,
Wow.
oh my.
Not a lot of praise there for Smurf. You gotta be careful. You gotta respect the power level of Kev Bone. Kev Bone is a 3-time undisputed, never over formerly never over people's champion.
At least
Formerly known as the never over people's champion.
At least the Vaudevillains are higher than the Ascension.
That's kind of true. If you're
talking shit about the Ascension?
Yeah, sure am, dude.
If you're having a race for who's last, yeah, it's a close race, but
One of them's Canadian, one of them is Dutch.
Okay. But all of Sanity's Canadian, right?
No,
I see
Nikki
the-
Cross is Scottish.
Or is she Nova Scotian, dude? That's the same flag.
That's not. No. You're really showing your age here.
Nova Scotia's flag's blue with a
white
crest.
a white X in it. And she has that stitched on her jacket when she comes out.
I've heard her talk. She's full blown Scottish.
If you're from the Toronto region, if you are a Toronto Maple Leafs fan,
Oh.
they're beating Detroit 3-1.
When they score 3 goals.
Very quickly, all in a spurt in the second period. Over the span of about 13 minutes, the trifecta has the 3 goals because that's who drives this team into the
Austin,
promise.
Marner, and Nylander.
Yeah.
All 3 of them have goals tonight.
Poppy on the power play, Mitchie, and Willie by himself. Oh, it's 3-2 now.
13 straight games with a point. Too sweet that.
No, he didn't have a point last game. 13 points in 13 of the last 14.
Reminder that we haven't seen the Revival in a long time.
They're on NXT Wednesday.
It's been months since we've seen the Revival in action. Hope Gargano's girlfriend's in the women's tournament, Candice LeRae. She's a great wrestler and has the stunner as a finisher. Oh, an Oilers mark in the peg. Ooh.
Smurf can't stand that cocky, arrogant Patrick Laine. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's a dirty, dirty Conor
That elite
David.
franchise talent, Patrick Laine.
future prolific Hall of Fame goal scorer, Patrick Laine.
First string Alex Ovechkin to second string Alex Ovechkin, Patrick Laine.
a poor man's Alex Ovechkin.
No.
A hand
Alex
man.
Ovechkin is a poor man's Patrick Laine.
Oh, God.
Laine is nice. He shops at my work. Punch him in the mouth. Wait, Never Over is Canadian?
Maybe.
There's a strong possibility. We just spent about 5 minutes talking about hockey. I don't know if that does away with... If that exposes the
Joshua
business.
was like, where's the unsubscribe?
Here we go. DIY. DIY and Revival in the ring, and now here comes the Goats.
The Goats are in the ring, man. It's Survival.
Get them to say about, and you'll know. Fuck off.
I don't think...
About.
No, about.
A boot.
Oh, here they come.
That problem, the about, I've noticed it's an issue with
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland and people from Nova Scotia. Like Cape Breton.
Yeah.
I find they have a real problem with it.
I friggin' love this.
Last time I was in last time I was in Sydney, someone did that. Someone said, that's what it's all about. And I was like, what the fuck?
What is wrong with you, you nerd?
Speak English, you weirdo.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Look at them.
Now that's how you do the tack gear right.
And then one of them took his mask off, and it was Chris Jericho underneath.
What?
And he jumped.
Do you understand
Seth
biology
Rollins.
at all, or no?
Is it Seth Rollins that time? Or Roman?
No, it was Seth Rollins.
How much talent there is in the ring. This could be a 1-hour match right here. Well, I'm looking at the time, and yeah, this could be a 1-hour match.
I think this is only a 2-hour pay-per-view.
This could be a 45-minute match. Well, the beautiful thing about NXT TakeOver is that they can go as long as they want because they're broadcasting exclusively on the award-winning WWE
True.
Network for only $9.99 a month. First month free to new subscribers. 3 months free to returning subscribers. So if you're returning, you can enjoy WrestleMania, NXT TakeOver, maybe even touch SummerSlam if you get there.
I want to check belts. I want to see how much NXT belts are on the shop right now.
When are they redoing? Like when is Regal unveiling the new ones? I felt like he's doing it now. He's in the ring.
Is he doing it now?
No,
it makes more sense to give them the belts after the match.
Yeah.
Because you do not want a universal title moment again. The official then just tossed the belts into a trash
Here they are.
can. Oh, they're doing them right now.
He's gonna give him to the referee. It looks small.
Yeah.
This is a dangerous game.
What is it about belts that we all give too much of a shit about?
Because they should represent who is the best talent.
I'm gonna show the Revival.
They don't. Oh, wow.
They look like the cruiser. They got the cruiserweight belt style to it. Wow.
They look great.
Those are magnificent. WWE shop uses cookies.
Thank you, Hunter. Those are beautiful looking belts. Wow.
Wow, look at that Shinsuke shirt.
That looks very similar to the Vikings logo.
That looks like a lightsaber.
That tells me he's going to Raw. Excuse me while I tweet.
That AJ shirt screams, I'm getting fired after I beat the piss out of Shane McMahon. And I'm going to Raw.
The only way I see it then is Shane gets the cheeky win, and then AJ beats the shit out of him after the fact.
Maybe. Oh, they updated their side plates, finally.
I don't see AJ going to Raw yet.
I do.
It's still way too soon. It'll bury SmackDown.
Do you think they do the call-ups and then they do the draft?
I think they do the call-ups in the draft.
Okay.
I think they do what they did last year. You know how it was like Finn was drafted. It brings more prestige to it, and that way they can really stagger when guys come up. Oh, getting right to the tables. Oh, boy.
Nope, the old NXT Tag Championship belts are still expensive as hell.
DIY versus the Hardys confirmed. Fantasy booking. Shane first said you wanted an opponent for WrestleMania, now you have one. Never mentioned who it would be. Bam, Balor comes in.
See, that's what I was thinking the whole time. Even during the contract signing, I was still waiting for Shane to pull a swerve, but Shane signed the contract. So I was waiting for that. Like, I was like, this is their way out.
But Shane picked up the contract after they signed it and kind of gave it a once over. So, like, maybe he signed some meme spot that was, like, not actually wrestling and then signed that spot.
Maybe.
That table's still out there. Never forget, Occam's razor, boys. You put a gun on the wall in Act 1.
That's a red herring. Occam's razor is when all variables are known, the simplest solution is the right solution.
That's a good point, yeah.
What's this cheeky goal?
Fantasy booking.
Advocator's like, I'm sad. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
All day.
Angle-faced HBK before Mania, and they were at different shows. Why not Balor and AJ? Well, no, I'm not ruling out cross-promotional matches, of course. Could very well be done, especially when you look at, like, Finn, who's coming back from injury, and he is, like, he is the top guy. So, yeah, he could have did pretty much anything he wants. Samoa Joe, perhaps, I'm not going to invest too much in the theory that Shane's not wrestling tomorrow night.
No, neither am I. I'm expecting Shane to wrestle.
I feel like they used him as a draw, and they wouldn't just swerve at the last second because they would have wanted to market that fact.
Kurt said it himself at the Hall of Fame last night. He's looking forward to Shane and AJ wrestling tomorrow. Personally, as a wrestling...
gun is correct. That is what I was looking for. Chechkov's gun.
Chechkov's gun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Isn't red herring the same thing?
Red herring is like a loose end.
Oh, okay. As a fan, here's the problem. They're too close to Mania. You can't do anything now.
No.
It'd be too weird. I would be if they're like Shane's not doing it. Shane's with Samoa. That wouldn't make sense. I'd be cool as hell with it. As a wrestling fan, you'd be like, yeah, okay, let's do Shane or let's do AJ and Samoa Joe.
But from a business perspective, that's dumb to me.
Yeah, they're an episodic television show.
Yeah.
And as an episodic television show, that there's no narrative there. You're pulling something out of nowhere.
This is genius. Dash and Dawson never have to tag. If they never tag into this match, they automatically will be in the will raise their odds of winning.
Is it elimination?
It's elimination.
Oh.
So if they just don't tag in, because they just did that there.
Yeah.
Gargano was working his way to the corner, and Ciampa was working his way to the corner, and they backed away from the corner. Like, why the hell would they tag? But they're trying to get rid of.
Oh, they want someone gone.
They want off. They want
off.
That's
the smart stuff.
They're
It's
so smart. Tagging in and taking advantage. Oh my God, the Revival. The Revival does things that like.
They're smart, intelligent
Where
wrestlers.
does their knowledge end? Like, they're thinking of it like it's an actual sport. Like, they have the tactics down that scream authentic, like, that pro wrestling is authentic and cheeky.
Like, intelligence about the whole thing, the tactical mindset is brilliant. And they bring authenticity to it. The WWE wants to be seen as a sport.
Yeah.
It's guys like the Revival that get them to a sport. DIY returning the favor, not getting a tag in.
Oh, whoa.
What? Okay, don't. Thank
Yeah,
you. Jeez.
bad cuts. Revival are the GOAT. Seriously, this is real, and they're on NXT. Like the tag division for NXT is ridiculous.
Oh, sneaky tag there. I didn't catch that at all. Oh!
So Authors of Pain are out.
No, I think
they're not. Yeah, they're not tagged.
Yeah, they're not legal.
Not legal.
I think you see someone here get eliminated between DIY.
This is really well rehearsed. Okay. They need some better direction here.
I was going to say, you're saying how it's well rehearsed. It's well rehearsed, or the boys just given the room to go, and it seems like they're kind of giving the room to go. Because a lot's going on.
The cameras don't know. Director doesn't know what he's doing here.
Cameras can't keep up.
What are you doing?
A revival's about to friggin' boom.
Oh, that was beauty.
Johnny Wrestling's going to be a John Cena type face. He's just got that likable face, you know? Like,
this guy?
He'll break your heart. Johnny Wrestling's got a face that'll break your heart.
He seems more like a Daniel Bryan type.
Ciampa is the Jannetty. Like,
I think he is too.
Oh, 100%.
But Johnny Wrestling.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh! Jeepers.
They just clocked Ciampa. Oh!
Ciampa got there really late.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love the Authors of Pain. They're not even related.
I don't know what you're going to do now, boys. You're not the legal men. The teams that are
that
laid out
should have
on
knocked
the
the damn guy out. Johnny Wrestling is the new Heartbreak Kid. That's so weird.
Yeah.
I just said he could break hearts. And then we called Ciampa the Jannetty.
I don't know. Johnny Wrestling's definitely going to be the guy to go to higher places.
Yeah.
For sure.
That was bad.
That was bad.
But I think he's more of a Daniel Bryan type. He's got more of the smaller physique.
The likability underdog garbage.
Yeah. Shane was the Heartbreak Kid because he was the pretty boy who did everything. Sean, yeah. Sean was the Heartbreak Kid for real because he played that suave womanizer, the suave womanizer type. So,
ooh, a little bit of trash talk going on in the comments.
Smurf so preoccupied with Kev Bone doesn't realize that Josh is lurking.
Josh, just a warning though, don't poke the fire if you can't handle the burn. Cause
I want to ask Josh something here. Josh, what did you have for your name? We had two Joshes fill it out. One was Josh the Champ. The other was Joshua. I think the other was Joshua.
No, we had Jeff and Jeff the Champ.
Oh, okay.
So you're good.
We did have Josh the Champ.
We also had Joshua the Champ.
Yeah, okay.
Something like that. So, also a great opportunity during this phenomenal match to, if you have not yet, fill out the Never Over Live People's Championship poll for WrestleMania.
To be renamed for Payback, but it's the Never Over People's Championship poll.
Oh, God.
Look in the description. Make sure you get it filled out. Take a second, fill it out. Okay, so Smurf here. Okay, wait, I'm going to try my best. Hulk. Oh, let me tell you here. No, that's more of a Triple H. Oh, let me tell you here, brother.
Let me tell you something, brother.
That was pretty good. Yeah. The Kev Slayers accepting open challenges once I have eviscerated Kev Bone.
He's gonna snap, John. What are we waiting for?
It's just
the revival gets set, or if you get past Kev Bone, says Joshua.
The dark horse here is Pinch. Pinch isn't around.
Pinch
and Live Kill, the two reigning People's Champions.
Yeah, never seem to get involved with the chats.
They just go out and they show what they got in the ring.
They're not promo. They're not promo guys, but they work a good match.
Great Enziguri. Oh,
this is gonna hurt.
Oh, Samoan drop.
Yeah.
Nope.
Is he gonna get
the tag? Nope.
No.
Oh, great dodge.
Oh.
They hit him with something?
Dawson hit him with, yeah.
I think he was trying to,
That wouldn't be a tag, though, either, would it?
I think he was trying to,
Gargano out, Ciampa in. Ciampa with the hot tag is not that hot.
No.
Because he's
not behind him at all.
Jay and Eddie. Chomp Eddie.
Chomp. It's really cool to see a monster tag team.
Oh. It is, isn't it? Uh-oh.
Oh!
All pay-per-views guy loves it. Slapping him around. Big knee. Whoa. That was a really well done German suplex, given the fact that Rakim's 600 pounds.
Very believable for a guy.
He's going for that knee.
Good luck to Asuka and Ember Moon and then Bobby Roode and Shinsuke following this. I have yet to make my predictions. I'm still contemplating them. Rest assured, my title is coming back home where it belongs.
Ooh.
Brooklyn then getting in on it, quote-unquote, home.
The Never Over Nation at odds.
Yeah, there is a divide.
I love it.
The only constant in the Never Over Nation is Dawson is your Never Over World Champion.
3 times.
He touched the belt.
He's allowed to. It's
This
his
is
belt.
dark times. No, but Dawson's gimmick has notoriously been he's the champ.
Drink
Doesn't
it
touch the
in,
belt.
man.
Don't touch the belt. Yeah.
Dark times.
Primal, everything in the title.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Is coming to the UK.
Oh, the Shield.
Someone gonna come in and bop him?
One of the Revival guys, give him a spear.
Both of them. Oh! Big old power bomb.
He could have
through
cracked
the
his head
table.
off the damn
That was a good
Yeah.
spot.
barricade. Watch out for the other guy, though.
Oh, I will step over both of you on my way to the Never Over Lie People's Championship, says Smurf.
You'll trip.
Oh,
okay.
says Joshua.
Wow. I'm feeling the heat.
The chat's getting dark.
I'm going to take my shirt off.
The chat is getting dark, guys. I don't
Oh, he had tons of room. He wasn't going to hit his head.
Uh-oh.
You filthy smirk.
Are the Authors of Pain not going to retain here? Holy crowd.
Look at that crowd.
Oh, boy. Is he going to monster his way here? Akam going to take on all 4 guys himself. Oh, boy. He's going to actually do it.
What's weird is that in a triple threat match that's no DQ, it's not Tornado by default. You can't get DQ'd.
That is true. That's kind of weird. It's a great point.
Oh, powerbomb.
That's a tag. That's another tag. Oh, chop block.
Oh, reverse figure 4.
And they're all... Nope. And look, he's going to lock on his submission.
Holy cow. Oh, man. Oh, boy. They're going to get rid of the Authors of Pain first. This is genius. The tactical working together to take down the Authors of Pain. And they're looking for it.
The Revival came out as guys who were winning their championship.
Oh, look. Oh, man.
Holy... Where's Paul Ellering? Why isn't Paul Ellering doing more? This is insane. If he doesn't tap...
Oh!
Oh my god. The Authors of Pain at the GOAT.
Listen to the crowd. They did not like that at all.
It was cool because it was cool.
Late.
It was but it was a tactical move that you don't usually see.
Yeah.
So he should have tapped. He had 2 submissions on him. So it's like
you don't need
in a wrestling world, he should have tapped out twice as fast.
Yeah.
And I think that's why the crowd didn't really respond well to that.
This is awesome, Chant. Yeah.
This is a phenomenal match.
Okay, 20 minutes into the match. First, this is awesome, Chant. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this is the friggin' crowd that's at WrestleMania / Raw because holy frig.
Dawson.
The Authors of Pain.
Who's the legal man here?
Who are the legal men? Oh my god.
One of the Revival guys is, and this guy, they just made the tag for the Authors. I don't know, is that Akeem or is that Razor? Or Razar or whatever his name is.
It's not Akeem. Akeem is the other guy.
Oh, they're
I
doing it
really
again.
like how the DIY and the Revival are working together against the Authors of Pain here.
Oh!
Okay, that's gotta put...
Oh! Oh!
Who's the legal man?
I'm pretty sure it's the Authors of Pain.
They can't keep
NXT is gonna be.
Primal just said it. They can't keep getting away with this. They can't keep getting away with putting on match of the year.
Yeah. This NXT takeover has come up to the level of Wrestle Kingdom 11. Like, I think if you look back on it, you're gonna have Wrestle Kingdom 11.
Sorry, Kenny Omega, but I agree. What was it? Was it San Antonio with the Revival, and they put on that
The 2 out of 3 falls?
Yeah.
That was Toronto.
And that was a hell of a match.
Okay, like...
Boys, you're forgetting that you gotta pin someone.
Yeah.
Don't pin anybody.
Fight forever.
Just let it go.
How the hell is Women and Rude going to follow this? How the hell is Women and Rude?
Shit's gonna get blown out. But that's what I was saying like 5-10 minutes ago. How are they supposed to follow this? Ooh!
That was stiff.
No.
No flips.
No.
Just fists.
No. He's not
going to go outside.
No.
Holy cow. Oh! Oh!
Wow! I can't hear what the crowd's saying.
They're saying holy shit.
Okay.
Holy fuck, the trust.
Great catch by the guys outside.
Even Gargano with the
tap.
tap.
Yeah. I think I just woke up the whole house with that spot.
Holy.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, Smurf will be Randy Orton, my Brock Lesnar from SummerSlam. Oh no.
Now just picture like Joshua, like just
just that elbow.
Elbows. Holy cow. Uh-oh.
The crowd is not liking this at all.
They're gonna do it.
The Revival's gonna do it, dude.
I don't think the Authors of Pain should win.
I don't think so either. The crowd's turned on them hard here.
Yeah. I understand making them look strong, but one guy went through a table, then that guy got the super kick in the knee.
Yeah. Two submissions, and then the guy...
No, but what this does immediately is put the Revival over as faces.
Yeah, I don't know. But can they be faces? I don't know.
They're already over with the Smarks.
Well, it's still a no DQ, right? Like, technically Gargano and Ciampa can help.
Oh. Like I said, I think this is exactly what they needed to make sure that when the Revival come up, they're well respected by as many people as possible.
Delete chant.
Oh my goodness.
There's a tag.
Yeah.
Dawson legal man here. Oh.
That's it.
Come on.
I love that move. Double? Oh, off the top. Oh, shit.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Man, I want the Revival to win to become champs, but at the same time, I just want them to go to the main roster. huge
Oh,
DIY chants.
Oh, and they just left. They just went through the stage doors.
Oh, God. Going for the
big
great
punch.
right hand. Big choke slam.
God, that was massive.
Chokeslam spinebuster
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah, this is permanently put them over his heels.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Oh. That's a pin. Oh. It's a big boot.
No.
Jeepers.
No immediate pinfall. What's the hold up? Cameraman
Yeah.
switching angles.
Imagine if this match was in front of 90,000 people tomorrow night.
Oh. No one likes you chant ringing out.
Oh, no.
Low blow. I think he's playing dead.
Playing possum.
Yep. Uh-oh. So it's like a Samoan drop into the respective corners, okay?
I don't know what's going on because the camera keeps cutting away.
Oh, they're doing it. Authors of Pain retain.
That was like, it was a fantastic match, but that's not the way it should have ended. Both of those tag teams better be going to the main roster.
The Never Over Nation's about to storm NXT TakeOver.
Wow.
That was a hell of a match.
It was just the ending just kind of...
It's tough to get an ending that works when you got guys like Authors of Pain that are physically dominant. It's tough to get an ending that works well.
Yeah. I just think too much was done to, like, by DIY and the Revival to the Authors of Pain to, like, hurt them, like double submissions and all that kind of stuff, and they got out of all of it.
It's the classic. You gotta make the Authors of Pain look strong.
Yeah,
that's the classic stuff that was going on here.
They would have looked strong in that match no matter what. You have a guy that taps out to
two submissions.
That
no
is
shame in it.
That's tough.
So who beats these guys now? Like that's
exactly.
Like, their power level is immense. Well, with an Authors of Pain win, Dawson is 3 for 3.
Wow.
NXT TakeOver, Orlando.
That's why I wear the big belt, boys.
2 more matches to go in our non-title NXT TakeOver predictions. Extravaganza, could say. If you're feeling in the mood to lay some predictions of your own, we have the Never Over Live People's Championship poll down below in the description. Fill out your picks for WrestleMania. What are we doing in regards to the pre-show matches?
The pre-show matches, will probably not count towards the People's Championship.
Those will just be fun precursors. But
yeah, we'll count them ourselves because we already got our predictions in and locked in, so we will count them. We'll probably watch it, but just because our pre-show is going to start halfway through WrestleMania's pre-show,
and we use the pre-show as an incredible opportunity to market the People's Championship poll.
Yeah.
We will more than likely just axe the...
Look at this, boys.
Brad is building the streak like Charlotte pre-Bailey. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
I'm going to start building my streak at WrestleMania. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
As long as Smurf knows, it's like... does he know it's Dawson, Brad, Benjamin? And then is Brad going to build a streak?
Yeah.
For a year?
Oh, I like that. Me and Brock Lesnar will go toe to toe for a whole year.
I would pay thousands of dollars to watch you fight Brock Lesnar.
I'd go if I was getting paid $1 million. I'd go in the ring with Brock Lesnar.
Would you fight Brock Lesnar for?
No, wait. Fight or go in a ring with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
What are we saying here?
Okay.
Like octagon or ring.
I don't know, man.
Just pick one.
Just pick one.
Okay. Is it
Okay.
a wrestling match or are we fighting
We'll
for
do
real?
both then. So we'll start with the Octagon.
No.
The Octagon, how much am I getting paid?
Okay, let's start at the top and work our way down. 1 million.
Yes.
750,000.
Yes.
500,000.
Yes.
400,000.
Yes.
350.
Yes.
200,000.
Yes.
100,000.
Yes.
To get in an octagon.
$50,000.
I'm just going to tap right away.
You son of a bitch. Yeah, all right, that's fine.
What if he, I don't even think he's
If I had to actually fight it, well, it wouldn't last long. I'd still tap. Oh, man.
He would take 3 steps toward me, and I'm like,
man. Well, that's what I mean. They'd be like,
smash that motherfucking octagon, man! I'm out of here.
they'd be like, ring the bell, and I'd be like, I'm done. I give up. But if it's like I couldn't submit, if he was allowed to hit me,
400,000.
probably 400K. Yeah, 400K.
Oh my God. Yeah.
500,000. Like you're gonna get smashed in the face. It's gonna hurt like a bitch. Go down. Don't get up. Hopefully he doesn't hammer fist you. Hopefully he realizes you buckled like a sack and you crumpled and he doesn't hit you again. Fall on your back so then he can't really get a good angle on your face. If it's a wrestling match, no, you know what I'd have to do? I'd probably...
If it was a wrestling match, I'd go
Wrestling-
a minute. I'd go a minute with Brock.
Wrestling's torture. Brock wrestling you is more torturous than getting punched in the face.
Wrestling
and knocked out.
match, I'd probably say 500,000. UFC, probably $750,000. If I have to get hit. I'd just run around the cage the whole time. Try not to get caught.
Wear him out. Unless you realize you're like Homer in The Simpsons, where you can just take punches.
Yeah, if I'm a Cowboy Nelson? What's it? Roy Nelson?
Yeah. Gunner.
If he had a strong jaw and he could take the abuse, yeah, I'd get in there, but he'd just come up and he'd catch me with a big hook, smash me in the face, and then I'd stumble or crumple, but then he'd double leg takedown me and start pounding on my face with a hammer fist, so...
I feel like you're getting a concussion at least from a punch from Brock.
Yeah.
So to get back to my original point, Dawson's 3 for 5 thus far in the NXT TakeOver predictions. And if you're feeling like you got some predicting you can do, that you're looking into your crystal ball and you're seeing things ever so clearly, make sure you go down below into the description, fill out the Never Over Live People's Championship poll for WrestleMania. We will be here tomorrow night. 6 p.m. Eastern, special start time for WrestleMania. Probably going to have a packed house. Probably have a live studio audience.
We gotta start telling people to bring chairs.
Yeah, we really do.
Might have to put some shorts on tomorrow. I feel like it's going to be warm.
It's going to be warm, yeah. Make sure, guys, join us for WrestleMania. It's going to be just fair.
It's gonna be lit.
Make sure that you join us right here on the channel. And keeping it locked over on Twitter as well, where we'll be doing up-to-date information on everything that's happening throughout the show, throughout the pre-show, throughout the day. I'm not going to sleep tonight. I don't know. I'll tweet all night. I don't care. I don't know.
He's lying. He's going to crash as soon as this is done.
I'll fight your dad. I don't care. So, Women's Championship match is about to be underway here. Ember Moon making her way out to the ring. I don't know, man. I don't know. She's got a pretty good theme, but...
Why are her lights blue? I figured they would be red.
It's going to happen. She'll take the hood down, and everything will flood red.
Look blue.
Is she over? What's happening here? Moro's out tomorrow, which is fine.
Rumor has it that it's JBL.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
That's a problem, right?
Like,
there.
I've always heard JBL has been, like, a big bully.
Oh, he's a huge bully.
Yeah.
Huge dick to make up for his tiny penis, but that's too bad.
And looking at naked women on his laptop that he takes screenshots of.
Brian, we'll get your friends right here, bud. Join us. We'll be here.
That's what we're here for.
Watching Wrestlemania. But yeah, hopefully Moro, Ronaldo, like, all memes aside, all Tope Suicidas, all Mamma Mias, all Del Fuego aside, and hip-hop references, Moro Ronaldo is a treat and a gift on the microphone, and we should be grateful to have him there to legitimize the WWE. So, yeah, hopefully he's very vocal on Twitter about advocating to destigmatize mental health.
And that's, I guess, what JBL's bullying him about.
He's active on Twitter.
Is his activity on Twitter?
He's the fact that he missed SmackDown, but he's been tweeting like mad. And JBL called it out and said can't make it to SmackDown, but you can tweet. What the hell's all that about?
Yeah.
And it's man, it's a hard enough time of year for people who go through mental illness. I know seasons often play a role in that, so I think Moro was already fragile, and then all the snow that came down to force him to miss the first SmackDown probably threw him right off the rails.
Yeah.
And then to have someone who bullies just doesn't help anything.
Put Moro on Raw with Corey Graves and Byron, and move Cole to SmackDown with JBL.
No, you know what? Move Byron to SmackDown.
Think so?
Yeah. I think you put Byron in that straight up in that caller's role. Give him the opportunity to stop being the color commentator, pardon the pun, and to actually deep dive and call matches. I think he's got the capacity.
That's their problem, I find.
They have way too many one-liner guys.
Yeah, and to have him in as just a strictly the brunt of jokes and stuff, they got to get away from that kind of stuff. It's
ridiculous. He's got, they got 4 guys on the 2-hour show, 3 guys on the 3-hour show. It's ridiculous. Fire David Otungetti, okay?
Yeah.
And then you you put Tom Phillips and Corey Graves on SmackDown, JBL, Michael Cole, and Byron on Raw.
I think Corey Graves should stay on Raw.
Yeah.
Corey Graves is the future.
Yeah.
So I think he should stay where he's at. You'd be hard-pressed to get Cole out of there. Cole seems like he's going to be there till he retires, which is too bad.
Yeah. Well, Cole's doing more stuff backstage. I don't think he'll be on the desk, though.
They can move him out of if they can move him out.
Yeah, he'll be more production.
If they can move him out, move Tom Phillips into his spot, I think that would go a long way. Him and Corey Graves working
Tom Phillips is an incredible
he's
talent.
very good. He's here. He's calling... Isn't he? Wasn't it him and...
it's...
him and Watson and McGinnis?
Yep. Kind of over.
She's a tweener, right? She's not a straight up face, but she's not a heel. God, she just looks like she's ready for the main roster.
That's too bad.
Shouldn't have kissed that belt.
I didn't realize the NXT Women's Championship had the thick strap.
That's it. What do you got, Willie?
New belt.
Bring it out.
Oh, he is doing it first.
Yeah, the ref's got to present it.
Oh.
So they're going their uniform with slightly different logos.
That looks like the UFC. Looks like the
Does.
UFC belt.
Wow.
That's a good belt. That's a great women's championship belt.
Wow, that's a
Yeah.
nice belt.
Thank you for getting rid of the pink.
It's got a chain. It's got a chain in the X. It's exactly like a UFC belt.
Yeah.
That X is probably pink.
God, I hope not. I hope it's just straight silver.
We look forward to the lawsuit on Monday from UFC.
Smurfs WrestleFoo is Asuka, and I don't know how to feel about it.
What? The color contacts is like a cool.
Those are just her eyes, dude.
It's weird. One thing that I've noticed over the last year and a half, Roman stopped wearing color contacts,
Yeah.
and I think he looks worse with brown eyes.
I think he's just bad.
Yeah, I know your way. Yeah, I said WrestleFoo, Waifu is like your wrestle like. What's a waifu is what Brad's about to ask.
Yeah, what's a waifu? I'm not down with your hip slang.
Well, 46-year-old Brad, waifu is like your character crush.
Oh, okay.
It can apply to anything, any type of media or form of
Gotcha.
fiction. So yours would probably be like Buffy the Vampire Slayer or Mary Magdalene.
Oh,
I hate the double drop kick spot.
that was bad. They didn't even touch each other.
Did they get up quick after it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so they missed. That was what was supposed to happen. The double drop kick spot.
Asuka's hair's getting long.
Yeah.
You can't see me.
Oh, are we going for the test of strength?
No,
Little
handshake.
got him with that.
Psych!
No, I think that was in reference to my super slam on Brad.
Yeah, probably not.
Called me 40 today at work.
Really?
Yeah.
Your wafu will be a hospital bed after I'm done with you, says Joshua.
Waifu.
Someone shout World Star.
World Star.
You're good at yelling.
World Star.
What is the deal here?
Gotta make Ember Moon look tough.
I was about to say, are you trying to like say Amber Moon is on the same power level as Asuka?
I hate that butt bounce.
I don't mind when Naomi does it.
Well, okay, yeah, it works with Naomi, but
You just like Naomi.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You're the reason we got a strike. I'll just remind you of that.
was it her or was it Sami Zayn?
It
I could have
was
sworn it was
her.
Sami
It was her.
Zayn.
It was
It was her because I was trying to feel the glow.
Oh.
Trademark, registered trademark.
Yeah.
Oh, we should, you know what, next year for WrestleMania, we buy each other a shirt privately.
Okay. And just be like, this is your shirt you have to wear for
because I'm like, I would love for you to have a Naomi shirt.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But I would, like, I know you would never buy one. We have to cut to commercial?
Look at all the busted tables still there.
They're not cleaning it up. They don't give a shit about your kids.
Asuka's gonna win with the count out. I'm starting to tire, actually, like, as I yawn.
A lot taken out of you by the triple threat match.
Yeah. And, like, Asuka wrestles kind of a boring style. She's really good and she's vicious, but, like, it's kind of boring.
Whoever loses the predictions has to wear the gear the winner picks for them.
Did you see what the Wall Culture guys are doing? The Adam vs. Adam predictions, and it was like the losers.
Legally changed your name to Plumpy.
Plumpy.
Yeah. And they're doing like spots, eh? Like they actually fight each other, and I was like, that's cool. It's bad, but it's funny as hell.
The spot where they let Jack out of that closet was pretty good.
It wasn't too shabby.
It's probably good that this match cools me down.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have that match, right? You gotta... Oh. It's just like but it's kind of hard because you watch a war be fought for the tag titles, and this by no means feels like a war.
No.
Barely feels like a wrestling match, to be honest with you. It's so slow.
Man, guys are going at it in the chat. It's great. Love seeing that friendly rivalry.
The Never Over Nation is unruly.
Please be friendly.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Who's the botch a result of?
Oh.
Oh!
Mark asks, what is going to be the biggest surprise tomorrow night? Answer, the Hardys showing up. Deleting everyone.
Oh no.
Ooh,
That was a botch. That wasn't too bad.
No.
Asuka saved her ass. Biggest surprise of tomorrow night?
Goldberg retaining.
That would be a surprise.
The Undertaker Roman match will be fine.
Yeah.
Definitely did seem a little bit short by Ember Moon.
100%.
What do you guys think will be the biggest surprise tomorrow night? We want to hear your thoughts in the comments.
Angle winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Don't even do that to my heart.
I think, guys, Angle for right now is going to be the new GM of one of the shows. I know we all think it's supposed to be Raw, but Daniel Bryan's probably going to leave soon because Brie's going to be having her baby soon.
Yeah, and then he's got to get ready to come back to wrestling form to wrestle The Miz.
Someone's got to breastfeed that baby. But I really think that... I don't know if Kurt will be this man. I don't know if Kurt will be a general manager.
I think...
He should be a manager, I think.
I think Angle will be a GM that can actually fight. Like, Mick couldn't take bumps or anything like that.
No.
Like, could you just imagine if the
more
Hunter,
of a story character? I see. What
yeah.
Like if Hunter and Mick actually could do something in the ring, like I think that would have. I mean, it was good, but it could have meant more if they actually started fighting.
Yeah.
So I feel like Kurt could be that guy where if he needs to get physical with another wrestler or something like that, like if he's on Raw and Baron Corbin's getting out of line, like Kurt Angle can actually get in the ring and have a match with him, right? If that's something that they wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I think that will be the good thing about Kurt being a GM for whichever show.
William Regal could come up and run a show.
I know.
He's doing a great job with NXT. I'd probably just leave it as is.
I'd bring him up and then have Corey Graves run NXT.
That would be neat.
Yeah.
The biggest surprise tomorrow would be Smurf coming out alive.
Just drop her on her back.
Who of these two cannot wrestle? Oh.
She's gonna Hulk up. She's hulking up.
Hulkamoon is running wild.
Do the people actually want Hulkamoonia to run wild?
I think there it is. I think people want Ember Moon to win so Asuka can go to the main roster.
That's probably a safe call, Brad. But it comes back to Benjamin's question: who here is not the one not able to wrestle?
Oh.
Obviously, it's Asuka because Ember Moon just did a super kick.
It's really weird that... Quit this meme. It's really weird to me that they... I just don't think anyone... I don't think anyone should beat Asuka. I don't think Ember Moon's ready yet.
Yeah, the crowd is starting to come alive a little bit more now, Smurf. I feel like they're probably closing in on the end of their match.
Oh, caught.
Oh,
good head
good
scissors.
move.
Oh, what? Now they're kissing.
What a turn.
Oh my god, they're kissing for real. Now the ref's involved.
The ref has been looking to get involved for a while.
Oh my god. Oh, picking up Asuka. Struggling. Oh, good side. Suplex throw. What's the score, Dawson?
It is 3-3. Detroit just scored.
What the fuck? How much time's left?
5 minutes. Toronto has successfully turtled their way and...
Classic third period.
Yeah, they finally...
Whoa!
Oh, that was...
Is she going to do it?
Their luck has run out. Couldn't keep it up forever.
Oh! That could be considered a sky-high German suplex. 1, 2, that's a kick out. If Ember Moon beats Asuka, I'd imagine Asuka doesn't get called up until after she gets a rematch. Well, they did bring Finn up. No, they didn't. They brought Kevin Owens up.
Yep.
Yeah, they did. Kevin Owens was kind of like on... He was on NXT and he was doing main shows.
Is your "This is awesome" chant a euphemism, Smurf? Oh my god, she's throwing stiff forearms.
Man, spinning forearms.
No selling it like a G fisherman suplex? Exploder suplex.
Wow.
The crowd is not...
Oh.
Crowd is not hot here. Semi-related, how does Asuka stay in that top? Owens once brought up for Cena. He was still champion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think... And, like, think about Paige, too. Paige was NXT Women's Champion when she went up and got the then Divas Championship. Oh, God, face slam.
Was she?
Face slam. Yep. And she just vacated it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of a weird situation, right? Where in NXT, if you lose your championship match, that means you get to go up to the main roster.
Oh! Buzzsaw kick. 1, 2, 3. Asuka retains. With a dirty win.
As she points to the ref.
What a nerd!
Yeah. God, I just want to know what the new championship belt looks like. Smurf, we're not allowed to talk about Paige now. She's basically Benoit.
Yeah. Still not sold on Nigel McGuinness yet, I don't think.
No.
Well, he's got to do it like a WWE style of
That is true.
commentating, right?
It was fully intentional, Nigel, you swine.
God, those are big arm swings.
Someone take those effing underpants off the outside of Asuka's tights, please. Like in a sexual way?
Wasn't Smurf talking about Ember Moon in a...
Sexual capacity?
Yeah. Weird turn here by Smurf in this match.
I liked it. Looks like a real heel turn for Asuka. I want to see her lose now. Yeah.
Was Asuka ever a heel? Like, I just...
She's always kind of been a... She's been put up against heels, so she's naturally assumed the face role, but her style is heelish. Like, her very strong style is a bit... It's a bit heelish, so... During this Final Fantasy XIV commercial break, we may as well run a bit of a personal commercial break, as we say... Make sure to join us tomorrow night for our Wrestlemania 33 live viewing party right here on the YouTube channel. And we will be kicking off at 6 p.m. Eastern for the Ultimate Thrill Ride Asterix. We will be, of course, chatting with you guys, chatting amongst ourselves, probably do a Q&A. I don't know, probably eat some delicious Papa John's fresh pizza. That's
a promise.
That's a guarantee.
It's true. It's damn true.
That's a damn guaranteed. So make sure that you guys join us tomorrow night, April the 2nd, Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on Never Over Live for our WrestleMania viewing party. Going to be a fantastic time. The Bud score.
Yes. I was going to...
Who was it?
JDR, 226. Beautiful set play. Guards with a fake shot from the point, looking for the tip. Kadri tipped it, but it was going wide, and Howard completely sold on it.
So if the Buds, who are currently at this moment all day, win tonight, what are their odds like?
Pretty good. My estimation is Toronto needs about 5 points, and they're guaranteed because Tampa Bay only has 12 possible points left. And they need to gain 5 points to overtake Toronto. So of the 12 remaining points, they need 5 to gain and overtake Toronto. So,
That's Drew Galloway.
So they take out Edge and
Yeah.
Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, that's what the seats usually work, eh? Like,
oh, okay. I was like, or the guys behind them moving around.
that's crazy. Like, he was Vince's golden boy. Like, Vince handed him the Intercontinental title, the vacant Intercontinental title.
Why did he leave? Or was he just let go? Whoa, what's going on there?
I don't know. Is this going to be italics? No, I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. Never Overs in Ontario because they do everything in EST. Get worked. We're not. Too soon. You get one.
Okay.
That's your only one.
Woo. That's a big deal.
We just deal with Eastern Standard Time because that's where everybody lives.
It's the most universal.
Yeah. The whole East Coast, most of the population is in that time zone, right?
Totally.
New York, Pittsburgh, Philly, Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, Florida.
The whole state.
Florida, yeah. Buds all day, buddy.
They do it again?
Poppy, yep.
38. 38 goals.
He's 2 tonight, yeah. He has more goals in a season than Phil Kessel ever did as a Leaf. 1 minute, 9 seconds left. 2-goal lead. Buds all day.
Go Flames.
Flames did clinch a playoff spot yesterday.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, go Flames. Woohoo!
You fucking bandwagon fuck. This is a family-friendly stream.
This is
family-friendly.
This isn't getting monetized.
I could literally say this.
Oh.
I was cheering for the Flames before
you were born. Darker times then, I'm sure. Fun fact, my mom was born the last year the Leafs won a cup. I was born the last
year
time
they made the playoffs.
The last time
Cup
Montreal won the cup.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we are cursed. We are the cursed lineage.
Detroit fans just plummeting out of the Joe Louis Arena. They're like, wow, shut this barn down.
Yeah, because they really are.
Oh, I lost a fan in Smurf. We got the Battle of Alberta.
Oh, you blow it.
Blew it. Yep.
Detroit scored.
What?
44 seconds left. Yep.
Oh my God, Toronto.
It was a gong show in front of the net.
Extra attacker.
Not really. It was just a complete mess.
But did they have the extra attacker on?
They just got him on.
Shinsuke's English is coming along, though.
Yeah. I feel like he's gonna... I was a little let down with Asuka's entrance. I thought it would be a little bit more elaborate than what it was. So I'm interested to see what Rude's and Shinsuke's are going to be like.
Rude's, I think, will be GLO.
Because it was last...
That has a GLORIOUS. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-dum, dun, dun.
Because was it last year's WrestleMania where he came out, or Takeover, where he came out with the live violinist playing to his theme?
Yeah, that was
That was
Not the last one, the one before it.
Oh, was it? God, Shinsuke's got a good theme.
Shit, someone say something so we don't get flagged. I'm doing it right now. Oh, no.
I've got a whole lightsaber fight planned out to this song in my head.
Do ya?
Yeah.
Does it take place in, like, Japan?
If I had the money to go to Japan to film it, then yeah.
It takes place on the moon.
Yeah.
The stripes are cool, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're really slow baking him in NXT, though. Like, sure, he is a completely, like, internationally renowned talent. He has the in-ring ability to some degree. I think it's hard. He wrestles an incredibly well and strong Japanese style.
Yeah.
But at least as far as the WWE's gone so far, it's been a bit slow burn, less I don't know. It's been explosive, but it's hard to explain. It's like a little bit slower paced. So I'm kind of glad that they're taking the time to allow the WWE universe to adapt and understand and appreciate Shinsuke's style in NXT for the amount of time that he's been down there now. Because he's been down there for
almost a year now.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, no, it'll have been a year.
Did he debut?
He debuted at NXT TakeOver Dallas against Sami Zayn.
That's right.
So this is his year.
Is this where Finn comes back? Does he come out and help Shinsuke like he did? They score again?
Nope. Game's
They
over.
just won?
Since the number over is Canadian, then that means you guys must spell color, flavor, honor.
Yes.
Yes, this is. I will answer in the affirmative.
We don't spell it like the silly Americans who can't use a proper metric system. I mean, COLOR. It's only 20 miles from here to the McDonald's.
What's the volume got lower here? Did you turn it down?
No.
Matthew said a 3. I turned it down.
Oh, you got the remote. I
Bless.
thought it doesn't have to be turned back up.
Bless
I was
you.
just...
No, turn that back down. Turn that back
It's
down.
not that loud. Matthew's 3-point night has given him 66 points this season, tying Gus Bodner's Maple Leaf record for points by a rookie.
Hell yeah. Buds all day.
Dude, I'm only 2 weeks away from the new season of Doctor Who.
How long?
2 weeks.
Save
wow.
your garbage, Doctor Who garbage, for the dumpster.
Well,
you
Primal
garbage
just reminded
people.
me from the UK, and I was like, hey, yeah.
Shh. It's Bobby Roode's entrance.
Is this just original music? Or?
Yeah, this is, I would say. This in no way sounds like it's anything to do with Bobby Roode. Oh, there it is. You can hear it now. Damn.
Ooh, Yakasha.
Let's go.
There it is.
Bobby Roode looks like a living Andre the Giant Battle Royal trophy.
The Canadians bet the Lightning in overtime. Lightning only got 1 point tonight.
Look at him. God. Incredible. I really hope that platform moves to the ring.
That would be tremendous.
So that way
He's spinning
glorious.
Okay.
Bobby's not going to go to the ring. He's going
He's going to stand there.
Stand on this platform and spin.
Wow.
So based. He is.
I love the robe with the title as a belt, as an actual belt around it.
Yeah. Like, Smurf called it out, and he's absolutely right. The Ric Flair of our generation.
Yeah.
Homegrown talent for another promotion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like your NWA. Came to the WWEF with tons of acclaim and accolade. And now he's... he's taking the WWE by storm and is arguably NXT's most over singles competitor.
Yeah.
The white and black gear is tremendous. The white boots he's got on.
Yeah.
And you know what? I could see them, I can kind of see, because this is what I automatically thought when I saw him for the first time. If he goes up to the main roster, they could do the cheap, he's the son of Ravishing Rick Rude.
Oh, I don't think they will.
You don't think they look?
Nah. And plus Rick Rude's dead, so they can never go back to that well. They can never...
I suppose.
They can't really do anything with that. But I like what you're saying. It's hard not to, given the fact that Rick Rude's shtick was that he was he was the man that every man wanted to be and the man that every woman wanted to be with.
Yeah.
And I mean, Bobby plays that role so well. I wonder if he's got white trunks on. He's got white boots.
Bright yellow trunks.
Oh my god.
I'd be cool if he went back down the ramp and did this whole thing again.
Yeah. He has the most over entrance in the company now at this point, I think.
Yeah. It's a great song. It's like that 80s Queen type
hair rock,
anthem rock, arena rock. Yeah.
If Rude goes up, they would ruin him by making a new Beer Money with Heath Slater.
No, Taker's not walking that WrestleMania ramp. I don't know what they're going to do with
I think
him.
they're going to do, for Taker's entrance, they're going to do, a retrospect Undertaker, and then he comes out on the bike.
God, I hope so. I like the American Badass gimmick. I did.
A lot of people don't.
I know, that's just
So
it.
weird. Nakami.
Just they'll set him down into the roller coaster. They'll put the guard down for him, and they'll just come tumbling down and around the ramp.
Oh, wait, Taker, you're too tall to go on this ride.
Yeah.
You gotta walk, bud. But I think what they'll do with Taker's entrance is what Dawson said earlier, is there's probably going to be some kind of
platform, slide him down.
Or escalator, in the airports you have the walking, whatever it is, where you just step on it and it takes you forward, treadmill type thing. They'll probably have something like that for Taker, and they'll use dry ice and fog.
New NXT World Title.
I say it's the exact same shape as the WWE World Championship with NXT in the middle.
Please be good. It's like the women's. It's like the women's.
Yeah.
Bigger plate.
With gold. That's a great belt.
Yeah.
It's like the women's, but it's got gold in the middle.
Not that you can tell, the lights are so friggin' bright.
Black trunks. Fingerprints all over. Smudging the shit out of it.
Yeah. Hey, fingerprints is the least of the problems for those championship belts recently.
Jesus, Brad.
We're at minimum a PG-13 stream.
I
now,
didn't
okay?
say anything.
That's pretty rated R.
What did I say that was wrong?
It was suggestive.
Yeah.
Hey, what people take from what I say, yeah, that's totally up to them. What I say can mean something completely
Thank you
different
so much
to our
for joining
viewers.
us on Never Over Live for our NXT TakeOver Orlando viewing party. We're getting underway here with the main event of the evening. Bobby Roode defending NXT champion against Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ooh, starting the kicks.
Nakamura.
And we're starting off with some kicks. Kicking it off here.
I love it, Smurf.
Suggestive is what I want to do with Ember Moon.
I don't
Smurf. Joshua, Brad just made this rated R.
I'm the R-rated superstar.
Mark, thanks for having us. No, Mark, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you all for tuning in. We've had a good little crew so far.
Brad heel turn.
Brad heel turn.
I don't know if I can do it, boys. I feel like
Brad
I'm like
heel turn.
I feel like I'm a Sami Zayn, Daniel Bryan, one of those guys that can never
Just
go
a
heel.
underdog, yeah, who loves life, never
Yeah.
a big guy.
Underdog.
Never the big champ.
From
Whoa!
The underdog from
Easy
the
now.
baby boomers era.
He's not that old.
No, sorry, the industrial era.
The baby boomers era, they're
Was the
they're in their
50s.
yeah, I was gonna say they're in their 60s, 70s now.
My
I-
parents are baby boomers.
I stand by what I said. Thank you so much for joining us
I'll take the underdog from Generation X. How about that?
on Never Over Live.
Oh, I love triggering Ben. It's great.
Make sure that you join us here tomorrow night, Sunday, April the 2nd at 6 p.m. Eastern for our WrestleMania 33 live viewing party. It's gonna be gross.
It's gonna be the ultimate thrill ride. Please kill me now.
It'll be as thrilling as an evening with Brad, or a.
Yeah, he's got nothing.
I don't know.
He knows how thrilling a night
I
with
can't
me
think
is.
of a more honest comparison.
Can we talk more about how would Benjamin know what kind of what it's like to spend an evening with you, Brad? Is there something here, guys?
I've thought about it a lot.
Can
Well,
guys, thank you. That'll do it for us here.
Smurf's telling me to go to the dark side.
Cheddarfield signing off. Lance,
I am Lance Catamaran. Thank you so much,
Ben
for never over champion.
Ooh. I can't even remember what pay-per-view did he win the belt on.
that
for
would
like
be the
2
Royal,
weeks.
the 2017 Royal Rumble.
Oh, you won it on a big 4.
I did, yeah.
Jeez.
Have you?
Yeah, I won Survivor Series.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
You
did.
won Survivor Series, didn't you?
I
No.
don't recall.
I won Survivor Series. Dawson won.
You
the
won.
one in
I won
December.
Backlash, and I
And
won.
then
Oh,
got
you
you
won
got a 40
Fast
day.
Lane or Roadblock End of the Line.
No,
I won. No, we started with SummerSlam. I was gonna say I won SummerSlam, but no, I didn't.
No, we started.
I
We
won
started-
We started
I
with
won-
Backlash.
Yeah.
I won a Backlash, and I won a Fast Lane, and I won at.
There was Hell in a Cell and Night of Champions.
Yeah,
Brad
I won
won
those
Night.
two.
Brad won Night of Champions.
Yeah, it
Hell
wasn't
in a
even
Cell.
here. Night of Champions.
Then
should
what was
be
the next one
wiped
after
off.
Hell in a Cell? Survivor Series. You won that one.
Yeah, I won Survivor Series.
Then I won the next one. What
Yeah,
was that?
'cause-
November, December.
Hell in a Cell. That
You
was Hell
won
in
the
a Cell.
December 18th one because you got like 40 days between.
To
That was
that
TLC.
the Rumble.
TLC. It was Survivor Series, TLC, Roadblock, End of the Line.
I didn't win at Roblox.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
The last Raw one in December, you won.
You held it going into the room.
Who won at Hell in a Cell?
I did.
You won 4 pay-per-views in a row?
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm the fighting champion. I had to
Go.
fight my ass through 5 pay-per-views.
Pick a gimmick.
And you both had
So
3
back-
runs with your latest reigns.
So I won Backlash. I won Hell in a Cell.
No, I won Hell in a Cell.
Which Roblox? Which
And-
one was after Hell in a Cell? TLC.
Survivor Series, TLC, Roadblock into the line. Royal
Yeah,
Rumble.
you won Roadblock into the line.
Okay, Roadblock, Fastlane, and Backlash. Okay.
And then you won at the Rumble, and then you won it back at... Oh my god, they're blurring together. I don't even remember what the next SmackDown... Oh, Elimination Chamber. Right? No?
You retained at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
You won at Elimination Chamber. I was champion at the Rumble. I won at the Rumble, and then you won it at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
No, we tied at Elimination Chamber, and you retained off a tie.
When did you win the belt then?
Fastlane.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And WrestleMania.
Funny guy.
I'm not sure that Daniel Bryan will like the Never Over Nation, as it will be known as the No Nation. I'm fine with that. Have you thought about what might happen if you just... What might happen if you... Kevbone, get it together, bud. Have some water.
Kevbone.
Have a thought about what might happen. What might just happen if you lose. I'm guessing he's talking to Smurf.
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe Josh. Or maybe he's calling them both out.
Man, I would feel really just weird if, like...
Boys, I'm 4 for 4 tonight.
Yeah, that's great, man.
Can you guys even
No,
win?
we can't catch up to you.
Wrong. 2 wrong.
I didn't look at the
So
dirt sheets for these ones. That's why I'm not. I just kind of shot at the
That's
hip.
right. I booked NXT TakeOver
Congratulations.
Orlando. I'm not touching your hand.
Touch me, you fucking idiot.
You win the never over...
All I do is win. That's why I have the most title
He
reigns.
doesn't win anything.
That's why
He wins-
Canadian.
He
upper,
wins. No,
upper Canada.
he wins bragging rights.
the Upper Canada belt.
It'll be something if he wins tonight and wins tomorrow.
WrestleMania weekend's mine.
Okay.
Never over world champion.
Does Dawson retain going into tomorrow night? Does Brad somehow cover
Of
the
course I
wrinkles
retain
around
going
his
to-
eyes? Do I regain my rightful never over world championship?
Right.
And how do the People's Championship poll fare out?
Will
There's only one.
Goku beat Vegeta?
There is only one
That's great.
way to find out, and that is to join us live tomorrow night, Sunday, April the 2nd,
On the next episode of
At
Dragon Ball Z.
6 p.m. Eastern, here on Never Over.
Doc
You
wins
put
the
a
guy
little
who
bit
gets
more
the other.
enthusiasm into that next time. Jeez.
Thanks.
We'll fix it in post.
I'm in Lance. Fixing in post.
I'm Lance
Catamaran.
Catamaran
You gotta do
next
some
to
ADR.
a ancient Cheddarfield.
Still haven't watched that yet.
You
Maybe I'll do that when I go home.
That's what we're gonna do right after this match.
Okay, that sounds good.
We'll have a Southpaw regional wrestling viewing party.
That's what we should actually. Yeah, that's what we should.
We
do.
could probably actually put it in. We could actually probably put it in the video.
Could we? How would that work?
They couldn't. There's no restricted audio in that.
No. True. Well, we probably could still get flagged because it's not our content. So
if we made it small enough.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work. That's an interesting call. Some people stream Raw. I don't know how they get away with
They
it.
crop it. They crop it a certain way, and also fuck the audio pitch.
I've seen some that aren't. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if we could get away with it. Like, it's tough.
Can Big Bartholomew
It's just not
Conquer
never a
the
live
sea
stream without
creature.
Chips. I like that. Chips are good.
Brad brought chips? They're sitting over there.
I what?
I brought him.
Dawson got chips, but they've remained.
It's not
Bagged up.
He's referring to the last stream with you, dummy, and the chips. Remember?
Oh
you had the,
yeah, you're
That's
just,
real. That's really real. Gotta make it a point to look at the camera more.
Yeah.
I look here to talk.
Oh yeah.
Or at the
We got the
TV.
chat here, or I'm watching Nakamim throw his kicks. I remember to look right there at the Never Over Nation.
Coming right into your living rooms.
The quick fox jumped over the lazy hound, breaking the fourth wall.
All right there, Wade Wilson.
My nuts. Right? I hear ya. Never over my nut. I feel like there's supposed to be some wordplay there. Is that Roman Reigns? Is that Roman Reigns is your avatar? That looks like Roman Reigns, eh?
Yeah, it could be. Maybe Bray Wyatt?
Yeah, it's a Roman Reigns supercard. I feel like.
A Roman Reigns fan. That guy has nothing going for him in life.
Nazar, make sure you hit that sub button. Join us tomorrow for our WrestleMania live stream viewing party. It'd be interesting to have a Roman Reigns fan in the chat.
Yes, it would.
To have just like one Roman Reigns fan.
There must be one.
There's gotta be one. Like, there's a group out. Like, there's a majority of Smarks are just Roman Reigns fans. And it's horrible.
If you add a few guys to HBK and Shinsuke, they form the Ginyu Force from Dragon Ball Z. Well, which members of the Ginyu Force would they be? Would they be...
We're not getting into Dragon Ball lore tonight.
We're getting into it. Shinsuke or would...
Tyler Breeze.
Naz, he subbed.
Yeah,
all right.
Naz,
while we're at it,
appreciate it.
We have a Never Over People's Championship poll. We crown a champion amongst the Never Over Nation, and it's up to you to book WrestleMania. So if you think you can book WrestleMania better than all the dirty smarks in the chat, I apologize.
There's so many dirty smarks in the chat. No, don't apologize.
Go down.
Full of dirty smarks.
Go down into the description of this video, find the link for the poll, click it, fill it out. You could become Never Over People's Champion.
Or we'll just make our survey monkey type it into the live chat. Thanks, buddy.
Delete yourself.
Get on it, monkey. Roll the clip, monkey. So we're going to keep the stream going and watch Southpaw Regional Wrestling after this?
Yes, Brad needs to experience it unless Brad has to leave.
That's what? They're only like, 6 minutes or
6
something?
minutes.
Yeah. There's only about 30 minutes of content.
I'm not dirty.
Smurf, I am glorious.
I am a glorious dirty smark.
Glorious.
Let's get back to the match here.
Oh boy, here comes...
Shinsuke's got momentum here.
Here comes a drive-by.
That was a...
That's what I thought he was getting.
Yeah, big knee drive-by move there from Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh!
And then a
knee drop.
What? No, what? Yeah, what? Is there Undertaker is there a name for that?
I don't know. Undertaker
leg drop on the outside.
Yeah, leg drop on the outside.
Shinsuke did the knee drop to the outside. Very comparable to the Undertaker's leg drop on the apron. But it was to the back of Bobby Roode's head. Horrifying to watch. Absolutely terrifying.
Bobby clearly has a concussion, dazed, confused, doesn't know where he's at.
I'm reminded of my childhood when I fell off a bike when my dad pushed it over. Back to the action here inside the ring. Shinsuke looking for a choke of sorts. Oh.
Blue Thunderbomb?
Scooping up and under. Now they're kissing again. What is
a theme here tonight?
NXT's very close.
Yeah.
The roster... very close. They're kissing.
They like to try different things in NXT.
This referee is not on board with it whatsoever. Kick to the midsection by Shinsuke. Shinsuke starting to gain momentum back. There's a Rainmaker almost. No, it was a spinning...
Rainmaker!
Shinsuke is selling that hurt neck.
Spinning lariat.
Yeah.
I was hoping I could just keep my composure and then immediately just bleed into the spinning lariat. But I botched it.
Ben is projecting with all the kissing.
Botchaman.
The boss. Botchaman. Sasha Botchaman.
Is this honestly the first time you guys come up with Botchaman?
No, we came up with it the other night in the podcast.
I think so, yeah.
Even then, it's still pretty late. Ben projecting with all the kissing. Fluid Attraction 2017.
Oh!
That's a Kinshasa?
Rainmaker.
Kinshasa.
I think.
He's going to go for it again. I have Nakamura winning this match. I'm telling you, he's not ready to go up. You know who is, though?
Bobby Roode.
Neither guy's going up.
Boom!
Oh, there's the knee.
Ouchie. I hate chop blocks.
Get up there, Bobby. Let's go. Ooh.
Yeah, girl.
Oh, 14.
Yes. Yes.
That's a lot of...
Wonderful. Yes.
Dawson is just going to go nuts if the Hardys...
There's a lot of one person here.
Great response by this person. Finn Balor, no wait, Samoa Joe.
Kidding, it's blank. No.
Someone's like, I'm not even bothered.
Wow.
A lot of people like the memes.
This
Getting
one's surprisingly close.
Getting close to a 50-50 split.
We're looking over the People's Championship answers. Okay, someone filled out a meme response, and that one's gonna get the axe. I feel bad.
Like
I feel bad for this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's all in good fun.
Interesting. 3 people selected that guy.
Okay, so what do we got? Just quickly here, what do we got for comments? Maybe Nakamura wins the title to make people think he's not getting called up, but he'll get called up like Owens did anyway.
Kev Bone,
Aha!
you filthy, dirty, showerless smirk.
Smurf.
I like where your head's at.
I think the Hardys would benefit from going to NXT, the Broken Universe versus the Antichrist of Sanity. Smurf, I don't think so. Smurf, the Hardys have already been on the main roster for WWE, so to put them in the NXT would be very weird.
Yeah.
The gimmick is very over. The Hardys have been on, been in the WWE for years and years, so. Joshua, I love the new person in the poll. Naz getting in on the poll. He's going to win. Naz, there's a lot of shade being thrown amongst the Never Over Nation as to who will win, so you're just, with a comment like that, you're throwing yourself to the...
I find this interesting. Look at
Cut
that.
your promos.
That's a fairly good split there.
Wow.
I'm really impressed with that.
A 36-21-21-21 split for the women, percentage-wise.
I wonder if the last match has changed at all. Oh, wow.
Huh. So, okay. Then 20%.
Pinch. The
silent champion.
Yep. Former champion. Pinch submitted his responses. So we got 14 respondents. Very, very cool.
That's awesome.
I got one word for them.
I liked the again Captain Mushmoo's name. Captain Mushmoo, you guys know who I am.
You guys know me.
Oh. Armbar.
Oh, going for the Amba. Oh, he said suck it with... Is it a 1? Am I saying that right? Is it a 1T?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay.
One for the eye.
Suck it one time. Suck one time. That's a pin. That's a pin. That is a pin.
The official's on it.
Yeah, he wasn't on it, but then he realized.
He's on it a lot better than the
the
WWE
main
main
roster.
roster officials.
Oh, that's it. No, he doesn't have it fully, though. Shinsuke, middle of the ring, armbar, almost applied to Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode with not a lot of places to go. Could that be considered a pin?
That's what I was
By
thinking.
Shinsuke? Or Bobby?
I think it's definitely a
Pin for Shinsuke.
Yeah, potentially.
If he wrenched the arm back with his... If Shinsuke wrenched that arm back with his left arm, it could be a full-fledged pin for Shinsuke. But then it could also be considered a pin for Bobby. Oh! Shinsuke with the kick. Smurf with a redacted message.
Strong style coming out.
Yeah.
Leafs won again, 91 points, 10-2-1 in the last 13 games, Second in the Atlantic Division for the first time this season. Playoffs nearly guaranteed, says James Myrtle. Comment response, in all caps, we talked about this, James. Nearly is not a sure thing. Marner and Nylander now need 1 point each to make the 2016-17 Leafs the only team in NHL history with 3 rookies 20 or younger with 60-plus points. Jake Virtanen got a free sub yesterday for completing his Subway club card. After Nylander got the his bonus.
Yeah. Okay, Nakamura's working a leg injury. Rude's working an arm injury. Come on, boys. Fusion dance and become a complete man. Rude looking for the figure 4. Nakamura having none of it. Nakamura with some kicks here. Wearing down the champion. Momentum heavily in Nakamura's favor. But Bobby Roode just went with the backstabber. That's a pin. 1, 2. That was a deep 2. I marked. Notably visible.
And Shinsuke doesn't look at the ref.
No. This has been a longer match.
It has. It's a good match, but it's nothing like the tag match.
Well, it's a slow burn, but I mean, we kind of got that with their first encounter back in San Antonio. This crowd partisaned as
Right down the middle.
Both men on their feet in the middle of the ring exchanging forearms in that typical tug of war type manner. Boom. Rude with the right. Shinsuke doubling up 2. Oh, Bobby Roode with a kick to the knee. That bad knee of Shinsuke. Oh, he's looking for that elevated DDT. Almost got it. Uh-oh. Front suplex onto Bobby Roode, and he's looking for the kick. He did it. Lower, though. Excuse my lack of enthusiasm, too.
Jesus Christ.
I thought he had it. He hit the Kinshasa.
Ben's marking hard tonight.
I'm a soft, dirty mark.
Is he a smart, Brad? I'd say he's just a mark.
Am I a smart or am I a mark?
Is he a smart mark?
Nope. Bobby Roode.
Having none of it.
Is a smark. Rolling. The ref's a smark.
The ref's a smark. Shinsuke's a smark. Bobby's a smark. Timekeeper. Smark. Classic smark.
Typical. You're orthodox smark. Nigel McGuinness, unorthodox smark.
Percy Watson, southpaw smark.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Uh-oh. There it is.
DDT.
There's that big. The glorious DDT. 1, 2, kick out.
Real slow count there.
Yeah.
When are you guys starting the stream tomorrow for the pre-show or just for the main show? We're starting our live stream at 6 p.m. Eastern. It will be 1 hour into the WWE kickoff. So for the predictions poll, we will be exempting all pre-show picks.
Yeah, we want to give you guys time to get all your picks in.
Yeah.
People join us during the pre-show. We want to make sure, everybody gets their picks in. Maybe we'll have some lollygaggers, so we want to promote it a bit before the main card starts. So we'll be promoting it during the WrestleMania pre-show. I know we have it in the poll, in the survey itself, but we'll be axing them. They will not count. So Yeah, if you haven't already filled in the poll, go to the description and look for the link, fill in the poll, get your picks in for WrestleMania. Seems like we got most of the guys already filling out the poll. We got a good number so far, but of course we'd love to see as many members of the Never Over Nation get their picks in.
And I mean, tomorrow we could be bringing in some new faces to the community, which would be incredibly exciting.
Rude's got the bell.
He's like, I can't lose if I break this bell. Breaks the bell.
Got a question for the Never Over Nation.
This is no DQ, isn't it?
No.
WrestleMania is going to be a long show tomorrow. What is your WrestleMania survival kit?
It's not bad. Not a bad question.
What can we do to keep you in survival mode?
Yeah. What does your WrestleMania survival kit look like?
I'll get Brad to try and powerbomb Benjamin through the table.
That's a kick to the back of the head.
I like that idea.
Oh! Kind of like a reverse exploder suplex.
Nakamura feeling it now.
He's feeling the glow. Here it comes. No.
Oh
Big
my
spine
God.
buster by Bobby Roode into a cover.
Bobby Roode bringing the bell into the ring almost backfired on him as Shinsuke with a spurt of momentum, and now we're back down. Everyone is down. The ref is down.
The timekeeper down.
Yeah.
Most of the audience
Percy
down.
Watson, Corey Graves down. Corey Graves isn't there.
Xavier Woods going down.
What?
That was way more suggestive than
The
what I ever
ramp to
said.
host WrestleMania tomorrow night.
Nice.
Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, oh, oh.
Shut up, you're gonna get flagged, man.
Mr. Worldwide. Shut down. Shit, Mr.
Shut this down.
That's how he's a billionaire. He's on top of his copyright game.
Mr. 305 got us.
Is he gonna get the crippler?
He's just gonna snap Shinsuke's neck and flip the corpse over.
Oh, he's gonna try and go for the...
From the floor. Going for the glorious DDT. As this...
It'd be pretty cool if he could hit this. Like, no?
Oh, driven into the corner.
Shinsuke moves around like a drunk. Think New Day will throw out booty-ohs from the roller coaster.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'd like, you know what would be great?
I don't know if it'll be Bootios now. I feel like it's gonna be New Day Pops.
You know what they should do? They should have some kind of, like, the ice cream cart go across the arena a la Shawn Michaels.
Is he gonna do a tornado DDT?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! Glorious tornado DT. DDT.
DDP. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Bobby Roode retains the NXT Championship clean.
Because Bobby Roode is glorious.
What does this mean for Shinsuke Nakamura? Oh. I still low-key get emotional at the mention of Conor McCulloch, but yeah. Every champ retained. That's a good point. And you know what? Like, I look at Brooklyn as their WrestleMania. So to me, that's where you'll see the belts move around.
Ah, that is
such a nice belt.
Kiss that belt all you want.
Wow, that's a nice belt.
I'm surprised they didn't have it so the plates could be changed on that one.
I could see it not being able to do that, right? Because this is like your proving ground.
All right,
Cancel WrestleMania. They can't follow this.
Mark, thanks for joining us. Hopefully see you tomorrow for a little bit. So thanks so much for coming along with us for the journey that was NXT TakeOver.
Cancel WrestleMania. They can't follow this up. The classic NXT just dominating
Stealing the
show. Big 4 weekend.
Stealing the weekend.
Roman Reigns to win the NXT title at the next takeover while holding the Universal title.
That would be pretty based.
Yeah.
Reigns going for all the belts.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be going back to watch that tag match tomorrow, probably.
Kevin
You know what?
That tag match was enough to beat it. Yep.
If they were going to turn Roman heel, I would be all right with him winning all the belts. Because that would just get him heat.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Everything he does now gets him heat, though. Like, is the pro. Like,
they showed him at the Hall of Fame last night, and the boos rained down on him.
I love that pin.
We just roll.
He's here somewhere. Damn it.
Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley in a holy shit, that's way too many belts match. Because Bobby Lashley had all 3 belts at one point.
Yeah.
Which is insane. And that's how we're ending the show? They left the pianos out there. Shinsuke Nakamura? That shirt, his shirt screams he's going to Raw. But then again, so does AJ's. Learn to love it, Bobby Roode screams at the crowd. And that's it.
I love you. He tells the belt, I love you.
That's the end of the show. That was NXT TakeOver Orlando. Guys, what do you guys think?
It was
9 out of 10.
Yeah, it was really good.
4.5 star night all around.
37 out of 40 for me. I thought it was I just want to go with the fucked metric.
That's like a 9.2 out of 10.
a 63 out of 70. 65 out of 70. No, and I mean this like it worries me because they know, or at least I think Hunter knows, that NXT is always going to put on a quality wrestling product, and then when they go up to the main roster, it's lost because it's a different style at this point.
Yeah.
And that's where it's hard. Because we have such a quality wrestling product in NXT, and they are trying to diversify WWE and NXT styles away from one another, despite the fact that they're using that as like almost... Well, it's hard to say now. Is NXT the developmental? Or is the Performance Center the developmental?
I think Performance Centers, they start getting the basics down and whatnot, but NXT is definitely... the place where you grow your character, you grow as a performer. So
yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, like we have another fantastic NXT takeover.
Yeah.
Special. Like they have consistently done no wrong. Like Asuka retaining, I think the only opportunity is now she has to do something now.
Yeah. We'll see. It's always interesting to keep tabs on NXT, and it's always fun to tune into NXT takeovers. They're always great. So, and the open format, having the 5 matches and getting them to go 2.5 hours, like in an open format, like does it wonders. The guys can just go; they don't have to worry about time. Like,
and usually shenaniganless as well.
Yeah,
like hijinks in the match with the competitors, but it's never a non-finish or it's never some DQ garbage DQ finish.
But it's like WrestleMania tomorrow. They're going to be faced hard with the time thing. Time's going to be a problem for them. And
because like they added the women's match to the main card because they timed out the pay-per-view and it was too much.
And that's like...
What do you mean?
The SmackDown Women's Championship
is on
match,
the main card now.
Yeah. The crowd wanted it. They felt like the fan base had an outcry when there was a pre-show match, so they moved it onto the main card.
But I guess the decision was made based on time and not actual outcry.
Yeah, because Undertaker and Roman and Goldberg and Lesnar are probably going to be 10 minutes each.
Tops.
Combined.
Yeah, combined.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it's a lot. It's a lot. That still puts 11 matches and then a couple more off. That's still 9 matches in 4 hours.
Plus a musical performance.
Musical performance, Hall of Fame induction class comes out, entrances. Does The Rock show up?
Yeah. The important thing is, I guess, not to get hung up on how great NXT was and compare it. I think that's a key.
And it's about keeping an open mind at the matches that aren't being like that. Well, I guess you know what? Just get excited about all the matches.
As many as you can. Hopefully they spread out and they have the card set up pretty good. If they don't, they could run into a real problem with the end. They're gonna. I'm dreading the end so bad.
It's gonna be a 5 hours. They're gonna run over an hour.
The first few hours of it are gonna be great. Man, I don't know. It's the ending. The ending, if they book it poorly, is gonna kill them. They're gonna get killed with the end.
There's only one way to find out.
Tune in tomorrow night.
Tune in tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern for our Wrestlemania live stream viewing party. We've been building up for this since Backlash, at least as far as the Never Over goes. Make sure that you tune in for the results, obviously, for the People's Championship poll, for our Never Over World Championship results. Make sure that you are keeping it locked right here. Hit the sub button, hit like, follow us on Twitter, share it with your wrestling friends online. We all have wrestling friends online. Spread it around. We want to get everybody in the Never Over Nation because we just want to be a great place to talk about wrestling. That's what we started this for in the first place, because it's hard, right? Being a wrestling fan is hard because the product is, it's hard to love.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, we just want to love talking to you guys about wrestling. I like talking to you guys about wrestling to some degree. So make sure that you spread it around. If you guys like us, maybe your smart, dirty smart, filthy
like
smart
us.
friends like us and you will like Never Over as well. I think we'll wrap it up. I think we'll say our goodbye pieces.
Sounds good to me.
Call it a night.
We can, unless we want to watch Southpaw Regional Wrestling and some of the guys still hanging around want to watch.
Are we?
I was thinking we do that privately.
We'll shut it down then.
We're shutting it down.
We're shutting it down.
Watch in your own time, you filthy smark. Stop mooching off us for free. But please join us tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern for our WrestleMania live stream viewing party. For Brad and the Never Over World Champion, Dawson.
The 5 for 5 NXT TakeOver Orlando predictor.
I've been Ben. Make sure you fill out the People's Championship poll. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for coming out, guys. Appreciate it.
We will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern.